I told you, bro. He knows that shit.
I just started sniffling today. I don't even feel that bad for real. It's just a little bit.
Your head hurt?
Nah, it's just sneezing. It's probably allergies. Because
Where do you even go these days for it? You know what I'm saying?
It just got like cold up here now, like 40s and shit. So
no, that is true. I think global warming is real, and I know that sounds crazy, but gang, it is cold. It is cold.
Nah, it got cold. It was like 60 on Monday. I went out to DC running. Probably should have wore sweats anyway, but it was like 60 when I got there. By the end of the run, it was like 40, 35. It was cold. So that's probably what it was.
So you ran in like 40-degree weather.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
And that was Monday.
Nah, that was yesterday.
Oh, okay. This is why you got COVID. Okay. I just don't.
I don't live for the past minute too. Nah.
Yeah, we have. Ladies and gentlemen.
He might not, but we'll never know.
We'll never know.
I can't get that shit now, chat. Sorry.
Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, the only podcast in which we do things different. We have officially, and I mean officially, gotten rid of Domo for good. Right? It was something that needed to happen.
Damn, your soundboard washed.
Is it? That's what I asked Dre earlier. Is it quiet?
He said,
Oh, that one is quiet. That one is quiet.
Nah. It's like we can barely hear it type shit.
What you mean? It's not supposed to,
Sage, back me up here, bro. Back me up. Come on.
I wasn't paying attention. I was drinking water.
He just played a soundboard. Like you didn't even hear
I didn't hear that. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't even. Hold on.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
I hear that.
That was fine. Keep going.
I think it's when y'all talk. Like, so, all right, say something.
Yo.
Welcome back to Let's Get. Yeah, that's cool.
That nigga had me scared, but I held my own.
Do the air horns. Do the air horns.
This guy right here.
See.
Okay, that is quiet.
Yeah,
it was quiet.
I mean, I don't have my soundboard to the max. Like I have sounds. It's fine. Yeah, we officially got rid of Domo. I'm gonna say no more echo, but I lied.
All right, here you go.
This is the 3-Man Weave. The 3-Man Weave podcast. What did the big three? Is that it? The big three? Or we 3-Man Weave? 3 and D. 3 no D.
Yeah, 3 no D.
We are all offense. We are the Atlanta Hawks. I got the guys here with me. 3 Souls. How you doing today?
Back in the corner, man. Hands free. I'm here for my moments. I love this right here. Yeah. we let Clay run too many plays. All right. Let me hit my threes and get out of here, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. How about y'all, man?
It's like when Josh Smith said he wanted to be a point forward. And the Hawks was like, all right, cool.
Don't catch lobs.
He did it for 1 year. They said, yeah, Detroit, come pick him up now. Yeah, he was definitely not in the league after that. Sage, how you doing today?
I'm not doing the best, but I'm still here, and that's all that matters, man. Got a little flu, can't be COVID, so dealing with that. But that's about it, y'all.
Can we say that? No,
we're done with 2020. Yes, you can say that. You can say that. It's over.
That was a wild time, bro. Yo, you know how many workarounds motherfuckers had for that word, bro?
The Rona.
The Ronies. Come on, bro.
Some people didn't even say it. They just put a picture of the little
the vid. Come on, bro.
A germ on the screen. Like, all right, dog.
There, I find it so funny on the timeline when people get mad. Why do they use the word grapist? What?
Gang.
People be like, damn, people actually, got assaulted in real life.
Racist? What is racist? Yo, playback really dude used to kill me when they said racist. I'm like, hey, we really can't say racist on YouTube? Damn.
I didn't know that they did that.
People be like, it's the TikTok algorithm. Mind you, it's a Twitter tweet. Like,
nah, y'all gotta do better, man. Y'all gotta put 2 and 2 together, bro.
I'm saying,
Y'all gotta do better.
Oh man. Okay. If you're new to this, you want to be true to this, make sure you hit that join button, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That subscribe button will get you into the content. That bell button will get you notified every time we post. That like button will push this out to the algos. I'm gonna start making up nicknames for stuff. And that join button will get you into the Discord. If you get into the Discord, you'll have access to the Arthur watch parties. I just found out that they have Arthur on YouTube for free. So I will be hosting watch for the aardvark, the every day when you walking down the street.
And I said, hey,
yeah, that type of situation. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I took my little cousin to shoot some hoops yesterday. Kids do not take recreational basketball seriously anymore. But that's another conversation for another day. But the kids came up, yo, you are Omar. Now it was solely from A&P. Solely A&P. Call Kai. And I was like, nah. And they was like, oh, they don't fuck with you, huh? Okay. I was like, and then here my dumb ass go, no, I mean they do though. Like they why you say
it's not like that? Like it's not complicated.
Silver medal. Whoever the brothers were, silver medal.
It goes somebody else. Nah, I heard they dropped you. Nah, I'm like, all right. My cousin gassing it. Yeah, you don't work for them no more. But yeah, the word of mouth is working somewhere, somehow. And last but certainly not least, if you are on audio platforms, please leave a 5-star review. It's the funniest thing we can read on this platform. Bsolz, you got a 5-star review for us?
I do. And this is crazy though. This is from C-Rod. Bsolz equals Skip Bayless. You read the title and hear me out. Bsolz is doing good by himself, but he wanted to be more successful. Made a pod and added some black people, one of the best pods out here. Obviously a joke, but a funny realization. Also, Chiefs up, baby.
So are we supposed to ignore the first? Yeah, are we supposed to ignore the first part?
You're right, man. You start cooking, you know, Patrick. No, yeah, I disagree. I don't know what to say to that. That's I'm not thankful for that. Like, nah, what the fuck?
There's nothing really to say. And last but certainly not least, this is a super chat.
Hold on.
I knew he was gonna do it.
Oh
man, I knew he was gonna.
Is that quite?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, just because you got your shit at like 99 don't mean nothing, Bsolz. Darren Sainta says for $4.99, can't believe Lonzo Ball actually played basketball again. Almost had to throw something on the grill.
Nah, that was actually cool. Like all TikTok clip aside, that was cool to see Zoe back out there.
Dang, I wish we had some Zoe fans up here to really tell us about the experience.
But say you still standing on your take though? Like is fuck him?
What? No. Honestly, I didn't have a name. I just threw some shit out there that I thought was funny. But I don't really got an issue with Lonzo, and hopefully he proves me wrong. I don't think he'll just be playing, but he played, so I'm already wrong. So there's that.
I heard that since Boss Mandilo came in, Lonzo has had to change his name from Big Zo to Lil Zo because it's too close to Big Za.
Oh, that's what he says?
Big Za.
At the beginning of the songs?
Yeah,
that's
Big Za. Za, Z-A.
Yeah, no, I know. I thought it was I thought he was saying a Japanese word, actually. Damn.
I thought that nigga was an anime fan.
No, I thought it was gonna be at DreamCon next year type shit. I thought it was saying Ikuzo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they say that.
That is not what you thought he said, Bsolz.
I thought that's what he said. I swear to God, bro. I thought that's what he said.
That is not...
Nigga,
on everything. That's what I thought till now, bro.
Hokage Databayo.
That's what I thought.
Nigga shooting up all the balls. Dang, since he's here, I guess we'll bring him up. Big Domo.
Oh, there you go.
Woo!
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
How do I sound? Do
I? Ooh.
I'm not even the mic guy. That was crazy.
Ooh.
You on the wrong one.
No, it's
using the pots.
I don't know what to use.
Say said you on the wrong one. It's only one game.
That that was different. All right,
So-
well,
Okay.
good to know. I'm ready for it now. Pause.
No.
immediately.
If it's that bad, I got another option.
No. You're fine. You're fine. I swear to God,
No, he
you're
bring
fine.
it back to 2017, bro.
Bro,
Just,
there's
you're,
no way, bro. Stop.
I promise you,
I'm gonna
Domo,
twist this shit
Domo,
out.
you are fine. You are fine, man. I feel like, you know, it's crazy. Somebody told us recently we're trying too hard with the setups and all that other stuff. So I feel like a good
Bro,
throwback.
Nah.
No, Domo.
Nah, bro. I already know what this means, bro. Now we gotta have a meeting afterwards. Nah.
No,
bro.
we're not. No, we're not.
Nah, bro.
Motherfucker scared of the meetings.
Motherfuckers terrified of them Discord calls.
Yeah. Oh, nah. We echoing now, too. Nah, that's good.
I swear to God, it wasn't even that crazy, bro. Oh, they're gonna
It
lag. We back. Cardiac said we needed to restore the vibes anyway. You got.
How does this sound?
Oh my God.
Yeah, mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Oh,
This is worse.
You're clearer, but like, is it a good clear? I don't know.
Oh my God, is it a good clear?
Confirm your kills. Get
All
out
right,
there,
bro.
soldiers.
Fuck it. I got an F.
No,
Might as
no,
well get
leave it. Leave
a-
it.
Hey,
99 and a 0 F, bro. It's cool. It's
UAV coming in.
UAV inbound. Heads up, you're the last man standing.
Niggas about to tell us the total for the order. Like,
Let me guess, the Krabby Patty meal.
hey, you be seeing them memes on TikTok where they walk in, rev up those rockets. I know them people be sick, bro. I know them.
29. Next. God.
Oh my gosh, they need to go ahead and put the automated, window. Wait, Domo, you good? You have to speak.
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
That's
man.
much better. That's
I'm
much
good.
better. All
You
right.
good, man. You good, man.
You found it in between just now, pause. All right.
Without further ado, let's get into the ball.
Oh.
Oh, that's not me. That's
All
not
right,
me.
no.
Okay.
That one.
Ooh.
You got to own that one. I couldn't hear that. That was.
Is it? I think I have every other slider down. Hold on.
That one I couldn't hear.
Ooh. That
It's
shit did
not-
not help. Like you'll listen to it, Mr. Audio Man. Yeah, no, that's bad.
What does it sound like? Gargly?
It literally starts off and then it just like mutes itself.
It's off the
Turns
clip,
off.
Yeah.
The beat literally drops
All right.
all the
It's
way
faint
down.
as hell. It's faint as hell.
Domo, you got on AirPods, so I'm definitely not listening to you.
I wasn't even the first person to say something.
No, hey, and then that's the person that joined in on the Joan battle. I know you're not talking. So, that's all. All right, bro, come on.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Okay,
That was
cool.
good. That was good.
Listen, A and Q for the day. What is one song that you wish you could unhear? I know my answer. It's Poland by Lil Yachty.
Thrift shop.
Mine's the KSI song.
I haven't
never
heard that yet.
Yeah, not
Good.
even-
I
Good.
haven't even played it.
To the ring, to the king, to the ring, to the. All right, man.
But yeah, thrift shop. Yeah. Hate that song.
Mine would be Quavo's diss song to Chris Brown after Chris Brown's diss song. I wish I could hear that.
It just wiped it out from his.
It was
Wait, it was
just awful.
that wasn't. Was
It
that the
wasn't
good
that
one?
bad. Chris Brown's was just hilariously better.
That wasn't. I feel like the Quavo's initial song where he threw a jab at Chris Brown was okay. The response to this song.
Oh,
was
he had a
awful.
response.
I think
don't
that
even know.
okay. That's the one you're talking about. The initial one was like, okay, we got some, and then Chris Brown came back.
And then Chris Brown eviscerated him, and he tried to come back like,
Yeah.
nah, put the mic down, buddy.
Yeah, I don't need no ball.
You know
What's,
what?
what's the last song? The Drake beef by Drake.
Part
The one
six.
that everyone just. Oh,
The one where he was like, I'm too famous.
yeah. And then they made the animated meme of him in the hospital, like
Yeah.
beat up.
You were
Still
the
talking
competitor.
shit.
Is that the one that was? If I would have did that, I'm too famous. They would have got me.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I'm
that's
too
hard
famous
part
to get
six.
caught. I
Hard
would've
part
been called,
six.
I'm
Yeah,
too
that's a
famous.
refund for Drake.
He said, I want to keep this facts, but you want some other shit, so I'm bowing out, head ass. Like, all right, bro.
You know what? We never done this. I want to pivot. I want to change the A and Q just because it was something we was talking about before this. What is the definition of dragging it? Is my example. This is just announced. They have relaunched Rick and Morty for 2 more seasons. they're dragging it at this point. The anime was dragging it. These next 2 seasons are dragging it. After Buddy got hit with the Rico about the kids or whatever he was doing with the other adults, they dragging the show at this point. We're done with Rick and Morty.
Well, as
They're
the
gonna say
anime
us.
guy, yeah, someone's gonna comment us. I don't know if someone who's bold enough to come on stage and do it, but someone's gonna comment it. As far as me being the anime guy, I have to shout him out, man. One Piece, fuck with your show. Shows the definition of dragging it. Holy shit. There was one episode where the entire episode was just waiting on someone to come through a tunnel. Like literally pans up on every camera that took about a minute sitting there. Nobody's talking. It's just music. And it'll take like 2-3 minutes. The intro to the episode is 5. The outro is 2. It literally defines dragging it. Not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. WWE needs old wrestlers, man.
Ooh, that's actually a good pick.
Every time
Old wrestlers,
listen,
yeah.
I'm super. Everybody knows I'm not into WWE like that, but in the Discord, they be playing the pay-per-views. They be doing their thing. I join in there, no intentions to hate. I'm watching. Nigga, is that Hurricane? What the hell?
I think it's
Samoa Joe again? Nah.
Yeah,
bro,
some of them can hang.
dragging it.
Like Randy Orton, cool, but like Goldberg in 2024. Oh, please don't. No.
You know what? I'm gonna narrow it down even more. Anytime I see The Rock post on social media,
Oh my
That's
god.
dragging.
Not too
like,
much.
all right, gang, like,
Not too much.
what is this? You dragging it, Brad? Like,
It's
we done with
gonna
you.
be bloodline rules.
I thought I'm surprised, and it's gonna ruffle some feathers. I'm surprised 2 things did not come up: Dragon Ball Z Daima or whatever it's called,
Nah.
and
arms.
And Sparking Zero.
not Sparking Zero, and J. Cole for this last song that he just put out about the beef.
Oh, you
dragging it.
arms. I hate you.
Okay.
That's dragging it.
It's crazy.
It
I
is
didn't
over,
listen to
Cole. It is.
I didn't listen to it, so hey, maybe he is dragging it because I didn't listen to it.
He didn't even really drag it. The only thing that I say the best argument for dragging it is calling out that you could have done some shit if you wanted to, but you didn't want to. That's the only lines that I was like, I could see people hating on that. But him being like, fuck all you niggas, those are actually my friends. He had to say that.
Sage. He said, my friend texted me. It said, you still deadly. Even a gun that don't shoot is still deadly.
Yeah, I don't think that's the exact line, but yeah, when he said something along them lines, and I was like, yeah, they're gonna cook him for that because it's like you can't.
Yeah, just because a gun don't shoot doesn't mean it's not deadly.
You can't back out and would have won. Yeah, he basically
said that?
That's a bar though. Is that not a bar?
Domo, it was hard.
In this context, no.
The track actually went hard, but it was basically Cole sat there. He was like, one, fuck the public because y'all tried to gaslight me into being into a beef. These are my genuine friends. But 2, if I was in the beef, nah, I'd win. And that's why I was like, yeah, they gonna
But
get
you wasn't.
I ain't gonna lie.
They
I
gonna
ain't
get
gonna
him for
lie.
that. They gonna get him for that.
Hey, maybe I'm a hating ass nigga. I like that out of him. I like
Hey,
that.
I like the song. I just know they would cook him for it. But I do like the song's really good. The long song's really good.
No, if you listen to it like I'm just listening to a song, it's cool. But with the context of like what it is, and if you like really hone in, you like, hold on, I know he just didn't say after he threw a punch, he coming in and said, your friend told you, and ain't nobody really even text him that, but your friend texted you and said, even a gun that don't shoot still deadly.
Make him say it like he trying to seduce somebody.
Yeah, I'm about to say, now you making it sound way worse. I will say, I'm with you on the Dragon Ball one. They are dragging it. It was one thing for them to drop a superhero movie and just be like, oh, we gonna throw Bio Broly at you. I'm like, all right, cool. You gonna make a new show and we gonna just rip off GT? We making niggas kids again? I guess. What's next? There's gonna be a new pink villain named Ooh, not Boo. It's gonna be Ooh. All right, bro. Ooh.
Oh,
right, I got
You know what's unironically funny about that? Just to add on to y'all joke, as the pod that hates Daima and Sparking Zero, they're adding on to not Oobs, fuck the Majin Buu's henchman Deborah. Basic like the Demon King guy, they're going further down that realm. They're studying the demon realm now. So unironically, kind of. There's a chance that
I
there's
thought it
anything
was-
doing.
Say, just Beast Gohan canon? I seen those videos.
Yeah.
He's 100%.
Yeah, no, they're dragging it. They're dragging it again.
Yeah, Beast Gohan's in the manga.
No, because apparently they scaled the Piccolo too. So now everyone's just as strong as Super Saiyan Blue. Like, all right, bro.
Well, a lot
damn.
of characters got stronger, but they're not as strong as Goku.
I don't think they're as
Yeah,
strong
like
as
Goku
Super
is
Saiyan.
still hilariously stronger than he's probably still stronger than Piccolo and them, but like it's not hilariously a gap anymore. Like Gohan and Piccolo are useful now. It's like,
Let me ask you this, because you know,
Gohan, actually.
comic books have been around. Like Superman's existed since the 40s. So just throw the 40s out there. Superman has existed since the 40s, and there's new iterations of him all the time. There's different universes and all that. Do you feel like this is the same exact concept as, you know, Superman from Earth 226 and then Superman from Earth 187, or do you feel like they are truly just dragging this same storyline? Because from the outside looking in, it looks like they're dragging it. I'm not gonna lie.
They're trying shit because obviously the author died. So that's kind of where I really disagree with dragging it, because it's like, how? Like, they can't drag it. They're not continuing the story. But with the Daima shit, it's like they're filling in the gaps right now. So the gap between Super and regular Dragon Ball Z, they're basically going to fill it with this show or whatever. And it's not even going to be canon. It's kind of like a fuck off show. Like Domo made the GT comparisons or whatever. I hope it isn't GT Reborn. But that's kind of what people are assuming it's going to be or whatever. I wouldn't call it dragging it. It's literally just more content. I don't think they're going to do anything over the top with it, though. I don't think they're going to do nothing for it. I think it's going to be a cool little arc or two, and that's it.
Sage, we popped out on Twitter. Y'all, we got an announcement. We come out. Look, we going to do Twitch again, but instead, we going to stream 3 times a week. They gonna be like, nigga, you was dragging it. Like, what is
Not at all. But I suppose so, man.
Listen, it's
I see what's going on, man. Either it's an infinite troll on me, or y'all just don't fuck with Dragon Ball, and that's cool. I'm just trying to catch on.
I don't think Diamond's dragging it, but the transformations is dragging it though. I ain't gonna lie.
Transformations, yeah, I probably agree.
Diamond's just,
but they're slowing that down without talking about what's gonna happen.
Instead of just Goku, we gonna make everybody kids. Oh, like, all right, bro. GT with some bop in it, bro. What are we talking about right now?
I hope it's not GT with some bop in it, but it won't be.
Make them babies. Oh, like, bro, all right, bro. Like,
GT Super.
Like, what is we GT times 2? Like, all right, bro.
All right. The A and Q for today. What is dragging it?
I'm not gonna be that well, actually. I'm not that
Chat is literally like, damn, y'all dragging it with this Dragon Ball shit for real.
No, because they feel the same way. They just don't want to say it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are on to hot take or hot ass. This is where we talk about if the take is a hot take or a hot ass take. Hot take: Angel Reese is the most hated athlete right now.
See, I had a lot of respect for Reese until I realized something. Let me explain. See, at first I believe the hype, like, yo, we got to protect the black sis because they trying to compare her to Caitlin Clark and scrutinize her name. And then I realized Angel Reese is just the female version of the rapper who get a big-ass record deal but can't stop going to the hood because he want everybody to make sure that they know he's still one of them until it's too late. Or the dude who grew up in the suburbs but want to tell everybody he's from the hood because he got a few homies out of there and gets himself in trouble that he should not be in. So you let this chick who got dumped by a white boy for Taylor Swift talk about not going 50-50, but in the same conversation says she couldn't even pay no car note when he left her. Why are you entertaining this knowing you got over $1.8 million in endorsements? See, you had us out here supporting you when you was up there crying about being sexualized and being a victim. But every time I see you, you double cheeked up. I see you double cheeked up more than I see you getting double doubles. And every 5 seconds, you talking to a ratchet rapper or somebody's side chick. Make it make sense. If you go on Twitter right now and type in Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, you'll see a bunch of clean images of Caitlin Clark and a bunch of basketball highlights. But Angel Reese, all you see is negative write-ups of her and her ass cheeks out. She's about 2 seasons away becoming a rapper's baby mama versus being a potential Hall of Famer. Now, when all else fails, Angel, don't try to cry victim and say black women are disempowered because you chose to show your ass cheeks instead of being a good role model for what a black woman with some money and fucking making history should look like. You did it to yourself. I'm gone.
Yo.
No, I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh. Let me say this too. Now, this also comes off the heels of Joe Bobby B. Button, friend of the show, right? Domo's friend. Damo's guy, coming on his platform after asked about Angel Reese's appearance on Wild 'N Out, and he said, in quotes, she needs to sit her ass down. She's up there with her ass cheeks out, moving and grooving around, doing too much. And basically his co-host said, yeah, she'll learn the hard way if she doesn't learn to sit down. These just seem to be regular actions from an entrepreneur to me, but Domo, is Angel Reese the most hated athlete right now?
Let me just say, for the sake of the question, hot ass on the take. And can someone please play the hot take of the week music? Because that video actually was a part of my hot take of the week.
Yeah, I'm feeling me and Domo have a similar hot take of the week.
Is it-
I had a backup.
Go ahead, Bob.
Okay.
That was
Here you go, Sage.
All right, man. Not gonna lie to y'all. Let's go back to not caring about women's basketball. It's that time. That's my hot take. My hot take of the week is it is time to go back to not caring about women's sports. Women's basketball, let's say that. Women's sports is still dope. Women's basketball. The amount of conversations that have been had that are worthless, brain numbing, and just genuinely stupid. I'm avoiding saying TOS words right now. Is crazy on my timeline. Please stop telling me how Caitlin Clark don't got these images, but Angel Reese do. Caitlin Clark is straight back. Why would she have these images? She all back. Why would she dress like this? She is all back. What's the camera break? You want to know why? Because she's not all back. And the amount of people, I see her more on stages than in the gym. I didn't know we had to see them in the gym to know they were in the gym. I've seen Ben Simmons in the gym every summer. You know what I say? He's going to be ass next year. The nigga don't play. Seeing people in the gym don't mean they're working. It just means they're showing you that they're in the gym. People go in the gym all the time. Do athletes all have to now post them taking these shots with lethal shooter so you know they're working on their jump shot? Or do you wait and see what the product is the next season to see if there's improvement? This conversation around Angel Reese is getting crazy. Sis can't even get on her podcast and talk to people and have conversations about their life. Why would you entertain this woman? Well, don't you got money? What the hell kind of conversation is that? What? Why would you entertain her and her dumbness? Don't you got money? Now, if I got money, I can't talk to people that don't? What? All right, bro. Oh, she gonna learn. Shut up, man. Y'all need to learn to scroll. Just keep trolling. That's what I do. I've learned to just scroll past it. You want to know what happens? You don't even see that shit no more. If you refresh the page, that motherfucker you won't follow won't even pop back up. So that's my hot take. It is time. NBA community, I thought it would have been a great idea to support the women. I forgot y'all don't like women. Why did I think y'all would support them? Let's turn the TVs off, man. Let the real WNBA fans have their game back. Y'all get back to worrying about, is Ben Simmons going to be able to shoot this year? Worry about how Lonzo Knee going to look. Worry about if Kawhi Leonard's going to play. Please stop addressing and talking about WNBA players in basketball, knowing damn well y'all don't care about the game. Thank you.
I just seen a post of Donovan Mitchell today doing like work for the Skims ad for this upcoming season. With his like just thanging. Didn't hear anything on the timeline about that. Psst, crazy.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying. It was,
Literally, I was scrolling. I was scrolling after Dolphins lost. You know, Dolphins Twitter, they take stuff so personal. A-Chan was on 2K. The first comment I see under it. See, and this why niggas got 30 yards now. Instead of being on the field working, your ass playing park. Damn, the nigga just had a game. He can't go home. He can't relax after the game. He got to go straight to the field after the game, every game, as a running back. All right, bro. Like, y'all can't let niggas have fun. Y'all can't let people enjoy their lives. Professional athletes have to 24/7, 365 post them being in whatever field, vicinity, or gym that is catered to their profession for people to believe that they're working on their game. God forbid they go out to eat. God forbid they go have a social life. God forbid they try to work on endorsements or their image so they can be something more than just an athlete. Nah. Angel Reese, all you are rebounds, and half of them yours. Get in that gym. Like, bro, that's stupid, man.
Yeah. I initially said 70% of your hot take. Not exactly. You didn't go exactly where I thought you were, but you kind of were basically regurgitating what my hot take of the week was going to be. But I had a backup. No need for the music here. I don't necessarily think it's time for people to stop caring, but I do regret that the WNBA was introduced into a community that pretended to like it. Because you guys don't care about because you guys clearly don't care about women's basketball. Once Caitlin Clark was out, you guys shut the fuck up, as everyone on this stage pretty much predicted you would. On top of that, it's kind of just like obvious that y'all niggas either A, forget Angel Reese is 22 years old, B, you're just doing that thing where athletes can't have lives, or seeing most importantly, y'all just want to talk about these players no matter what they do, to a point where, again, it's nothing to do with their basketball game. If the comments were looking like, yeah, bro, she's going to be a bust, look at her, fine, cool, whatever. The comments aren't even that. They're literally just like essentially calling her a whore. So it's just like, all right, well, what the fuck? So I think that it's unfortunate that a lot of people who clearly already didn't care. We talked about the closet Caitlin Clark fans really trying to push an entirely different agenda. We've talked about the people that counteract said fans, but we've always talked about the people that never really gave the shit a chance. But yeah, it's just like, damn, fool. Now it's just in 4K. To answer your question straight up, though, I would probably still say hot ass. Maybe it's a Mickey reason, but I don't think that people hate Angel Reese, the athlete. I think they're just gonna find random shit to hate on about Angel Reese, but I don't think that in terms of in the sports sphere, she's even remotely one of the more hated athletes. I think there's a lot of athletes today that just get shit just because.
Well, Bsolz, I know since you're the richest on here, and you got the most financial literacy. You may not hate her because she's got her ass cheeks out, which is fair. We like ass up here. I don't know. But based off of her financial, based off of her financial decisions, you may hate her because of that.
I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. I'm gonna do the math real quick.
Might cover that. Yeah, it covers that. It definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary. 74? Okay. Times.
Here, I'll do it.
Yeah. I don't even know my salary. Does it? You don't even. Yo! I'm living beyond my means. It's like. No, my rent is more than that. It's 8,000. I'm living beyond my means. Like y'all think, babe. If y'all thought, it's like, I don't even know my salary for WNBA. A thing. Did I even pay my car note?
Yeah, I think I paid your car note.
Yeah.
So she was talking about how much she made, how much her rent was or is, and she's living beyond her means. This is another reason today why the internet was set ablaze as to why they should hate Angel Reese. So I wanted to turn it to the richest guy on here.
Yeah, this is definitely my "you're dragging it" take of the week, because oh my, like I just didn't think the discourse would be what it was. Like for real. I don't know if y'all have applied to an apartment before, but they literally ask for proof of income and they try to see if you make 2 to 3 times what rent is nowadays. So if her rent is $8,000, they're gonna look for proof of income and they're gonna see if do you make either what's the math work out to $16,000, $24,000 a month, or have like a bunch of lump sum in your bank account to qualify for said apartment for you to be accepted and then get the lease. I don't know, but then even if you don't want to consider that, I don't know why y'all think Angel Reese, out of everyone in the W, after just having conversations about her doing photo shoots and other things outside of the WNBA, along with Caitlin when you're seeing her on the Gatorade commercials, along with Cameron Brink and Kelsey Plum when you're seeing them on State Farm, CarMax and Skim commercials, that they only make money through the W. Even if we keep it basketball, we have conversations about these WNBA players going overseas to make more money because overseas you make more money. No, Angel Reese doesn't just make $75,000 a fucking year, bro. Like, she probably has $1 million in a bank account. She probably makes a couple $1 million a year through brand deals, and that is how she's able to afford her apartment. And I also did the math today, because everyone's like, "Oh, she's." Now I will say this: I don't know why she says she's living above her means, maybe, but I'm gonna just keep it within the housing conversation. The general rule of thumb is to spend 30% of your monthly income on housing. So if her rent is $8,000, she needs to make roughly $27,000 a month or $320K a year to safely, comfortably afford $8,000 dollars a month rent. Yeah, she makes easily more than $320,000 a year. I don't know why this is a conversation. Y'all are bored.
No, they're not bored. This is from people, and this is what I've talked about when I'll have different segments, whether it's about whether it's just about certain criticisms being validated or anything like that. Loud majorities sometimes are just like such a pain in the ass sometimes. Like most of the people that are replying to these tweets or saying, yeah, she's fucking crazy or anything like that, either haven't paid a bill in their life, haven't sought property in their life, don't own property, or, and most importantly, I don't know, aren't in the tax bracket to where $8,000 is their rent. So this absurd idea that, like, oh my God, yeah, she's really just a crash out whore girl or whatever. Gang, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not in those rooms, and I'm not in those fucking rooms. But I heard her say that shit, and you were talking about why she's saying she's outside of her pay grade, what the fuck she said. That's just because she's probably comparing it directly to the WNBA contract or whatever, and probably just having fun on social media like how you thought you could do. But reality, gang, like, if people just breathe before they tweet it, like, because obviously nobody's walking up to Angel Reese and saying these things, they're gonna have a genuine conversation. But if people tweeted like how they would talk to people in real life, a lot of shit would change, but it's never going to happen. That's why I just can't stand loud majorities sometimes when they're flagrantly incorrect, but then they're not. Nobody's going to apologize about that shit. The tweet's going to stand up. They're going to get the likes, feel comfortable about it, and go to sleep.
I had added, just to add to what Bsolz said, that is a general rule. The 30% of your income is supposed to be X, Y, and Z. Is what the average American or something like that is supposed to spend on their income, blah, 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 blah. That's like general finance TikTok shit. If we take just her WNBA salary and we do the 30% of the $74,000, that is $1,850 a month. Now, respectfully, like, I ain't nobody up here multimillionaire, million, whatever the case may be. We've all been in apartments and different types of housing situations and all that. There is no way that anybody could think that Angel Reese should be living in an apartment that costs $1,800 a month, $1,900 a month. Not necessarily even because she may be too good for an apartment, blase, blase, blah. But just the risk in the type of people that she would be around, not degrading those people, but just, they're not celebrities. I've been in situations where people have unintentionally or intentionally doxed people because they were in certain subsections of areas, neighborhoods, or whatever the case may be. We're having a conversation about a young woman who was the highest NIL basketball athlete before LSU won the championship. Not post, but before LSU won the championship. She has millions of dollars, gang. Like millions upon millions of dollars.
I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead.
I literally downloaded apartments.com, went to Chicago, Illinois, just to get a range of like what the apartments are looking like. The ranges, like, I'm seeing somebody's, the top end range is 15,000, like 18,000, 7,000 is like, damn, that is only that. 20,000, 5,000, 12,000, 24. So essentially what I'm saying is, unless you want Angel Reese, a player for the Chicago Sky, to live outside of Chicago, being as notorious as she is, I don't know what y'all want her to do. 8,000 is just fine. If anything, she could probably spend more. I'm gonna keep it
And the whole conversation, I don't even want to address the first dude, to be honest with you. The only thing I'm going to address, because I've seen it in the chat, the whole conversation about her being sexualized has nothing to do with her wearing swimsuits or shorts in the summertime. That's not what that's about. That is about the AI nudes that somebody put out there the night before that game, that literal game. This was the day before. Somebody had dropped it. It was like 1 in the morning. I was there. We were there. Like, that's why I know this to be a fact. And the next day, they lost that game, and that's when she put it out. But she also addressed that same photo that day on Twitter. She addressed that same rumor photo or whatever the case may be. It has nothing to do with her wearing swimsuits. She's a damn Victoria's Secret. She has a Victoria's Secret sponsorship, if I'm not mistaken. Like, this isn't. That's so stupid. That is a stupid and silly conversation. These people about the rent. These people, celebrities and people that make multi-millions of dollars, high incomes, they just live in a different world than we do. They don't follow the same, and they're not supposed to, because it doesn't financially make sense. They're not following the same guidelines and rules as regular people. Like, the average person might make $50,000 a year. Her rules and your rules are different, and that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. This is the problem when, like, influencers or people that are famous talk about their money anyway, is that they get this backlash. And there's conversation about that. If people were talking about, yo, why are you oversharing like this? That's perfectly fine. But at the same time, these people giving financial advice, stringing together 2 jobs to make it work, or have to have a part-time gig, or think the part-time gig at the mall, like that is, trust me, I can guarantee you, y'all are in 2 different conversations, classes, and courses. Y'all have 2 different financial advisors. There's a different, when she goes to the bank versus when you go to the bank, it's a different thing. She's going to the back room immediately. You're waiting in line with the regular people. I'm right there with you. I'm in front of you. I'm not saying I'm better than you, but these people, just buy a house, just buy a house, just buy a house. I want to pull this up because I know Domo wants to go. I want to pull this up because Cam Newton talked about this a minute ago, and I remembered it. I remembered it when they were saying she should just take the AK and buy the house. People who've never bought a house, as Sage said. This is Cam Newton's advice.
Rule number 1 when you get the fucking bag.
Okay.
Never purchase a house where you got the contract at.
Cook.
Yeah, man. So you got to get a little condo, apartment, something like that, something modest where you're working.
If you want to splurge on something, splurge on where you can foresee you always going back to. In-season house, off-season house, 2 different houses. You got the money to do it.
Yeah.
2 different houses.
Yeah.
In-season house, $2 million. All-season house, $10 million.
This is a person who's going to be spending 4 months in Chicago. She's going home. She's going home post this. She's going back to Baltimore. She's been at every Ravens game. She's literally been at like every Ravens game. No funny shit. So this whole conversation, she should buy a house and have that money generate money. These are people who don't know anything about buying homes. They don't know about the expenses that come with getting into a home. They also don't know if she has property. Flagg just bought 20 acres of land in college. You don't think that these women who make millions of dollars have any property anywhere? You don't think they have any sort of investments anywhere? Like, to think that she just buys a home, this is the answer. If she bought a home, let's say she even bought a home, she would have to buy a certain type of home. But we also know through the celebrities and the athletes that buy these homes, when it's time to go, if she decides to leave in free agency, request a trade, or team trades her, it is hard to then sell a home. And now she has a home in Chicago. D Wade had that home in Miami for the longest of times and couldn't sell it. Michael Jordan had a home on the market for 12 years, Michael Jordan's home, and could not sell it. He sold it this year, a month ago, today, literally today. I looked it up. I looked it up when I was in the space. September 17th, 2024, Michael Jordan sold his home that was on the market for 12 years. People don't know shit about finances, and they're commenting about finances. It's insane.
Type shit.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just looking at the chat right now, and a lot of people, you can just tell. I'm seeing somebody buy a house. No, buy 2 houses. Yeah, like niggas just don't know. I was gonna ask. There's no way So you've seen people seriously on the timeline trying to have conversations thinking that Angel Reese just is making it 74,000. There's no way that she is obviously being sarcastic. She's obviously joking when she says she's living above her means, that people are just, not only is her ass out, she living well above her means too. Look at this bitch. Like, there's no way that was a serious conversation on the timeline today. So no, I don't really got much to say because there's no way niggas is this dumb. But then I have to remember, this is the internet we're talking about. Niggas are this dumb. Niggas is this dumb.
Furthermore, I'm glad we didn't spend too much time on the, I guess, easier farmable clip with Buddy going on basically saying that she'll deserve whatever harassment or whatever she gets, because to be blunt, y'all do this with women who have ass regardless. There's been teachers who just have a lot of booty, and y'all will sit there and be like, oh my God, look how she dresses. And that woman's in jeans. So like for the niggas that like will go, hey, you, and furthermore, even if they were dressing inappropriately to you, the niggas that go, oh, you dress this way, prepare to be sexually harassed, you're an idiot. So
I never got that. I never got
just nothing to talk about there.
You don't want guys to sexualize you? Wear a nun's gown. Like, yeah, all right, or just don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. That's a grown ass woman. She can realistically, I thought we were in a society where she can dress however the fuck she wanted as long as it's not illegal, as long as she's just not exposed
literally naked on the street.
Like, yeah, I thought within limits, I mean within reason, sis should be able to dress how she wants to dress. It's up to you to not be over there. I mean, your cheeks is out. Let me bite. Like, nigga, no, that's where the problem is. You're the problem. The people that are sexualizing her are the problem. Just because you see a girl's legs doesn't mean that's free range for you to let me slap my hands around. Like, no, fucking creep.
Now, going from one highly scrutinized athlete to another, since we're saying that Angel Reese is not the most scrutinized athlete out there, I need to know, is young Bronny James the person that should fill that slot?
You know, everyone's judging the basketball game, but nobody's judging him as an influencer. You know, sometimes you got to look at it a little different. He's an influencer that's playing basketball, right? You're talking about a kid who he has more followers on social media than Patrick Mahomes. Like, he literally has more than a 3-time NFL champion, right? So his influence is really, really huge. So he's going to get chanted everywhere. This is not about his performance on basketball. Whoever they was going to pick at 55, I'm pretty sure could have got picked at 56, 57, 58, 59. And if I ask you who those people are, you don't know. Because most of the world stopped watching after 55. The reason it was a second round draft night was because of 55. So the fact that the NBA put a second round day in is because Bronny James. I don't think nobody in the world thought he was going to be picked in the first round. So they knew where he was going to go. So they scheduled the whole thing behind him. He is a business. No matter what you're going to say, you're making money off of him. To say the Lakers is not serious because they picked him at 55, let me know who's a better choice at 55 that was going to help the franchise. Because I'm pretty sure that they were going to be cut just like most of the second round has been cut so far.
Now, the conversation has shifted from Bronny James and his play on the court to Bronny James as an influencer and what he can and can't do for the game of basketball, for specifically the Los Angeles Lakers. We have totally shifted from that, moved the goalpost 3, 4, 5 times. Now, this does not compare, I guess, to the people that are criticizing him for preseason games to the most degree. This is, I don't even want to say friend of the show. This is awful coaching. This is the last 1, 2, 3, 4 videos. You can see that he's a farmer, though, because we see the Caitlin Clark. I mean, the Caitlin Clark shit is literally insane. So this is a natural born farmer. But this is the last 4 videos. Bronny James is the worst player in the NBA by far. Bronny James is awful at basketball. Bronny James is completely useless as a basketball player. Bronny James was absolutely horrendous in his NBA debut. Is Bronny James the most hated athlete right now?
That gotta be dragging it.
That's the definition of dragging it.
Yeah, that's definitely dragging it there. I don't know who my most hated pick is, by the way, but I'm more inclined to say no. Probably for a different reason. I just don't think a lot of people outside of the niche per se are choosing Bronny James of all players in the league to have their agenda pushing slander for. And when the regular season starts, I think that'll be proven correct. But to get to where the conversation truly is, this honestly, and we just had a segment for those that are watching these clips separately. We just had a segment talking about Angel Reese and how she's marketed herself in the wrong way. And that's why, I can't root for her anymore. Bronny James is like my full counter that it really doesn't matter what the fuck you do. Because what has Bronny done? Like, genuinely speaking, what has Bronny James done to deserve anything outside of get drafted? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The kid has been quiet. Like, literally has not said shit. Hasn't had any controversial moments since getting drafted. I don't know if he had something a while ago from like 7 years ago. If you want to be that guy, I guess 14-year-old Bronny clips, woo. But like, he hasn't done anything. So when we sit here on the podcast and we just say, y'all niggas be hating, and that's good. I can't wait for my hot take of the day, but I think that'll be my micro one. Man, this is just proof that you really can't win no matter what you do. Because even when you do nothing, niggas are gonna hate.
I would just say no. Bronny is not the most hated athlete. LeBron is. People hate LeBron so much they hate his son. That's how hated he is. That shit's crazy. A lot of the people that I'm seeing that are meat munching on Bronny right now also hate LeBron. Don't believe me? Go on Twitter right now, type Bronny James, and those same people that are commenting the crazy shit, go type LeBron on their account and see the type of shit they say about LeBron. If you don't believe me, a lot of these people also hate LeBron. So no, as Sage said, Bronny has done absolutely nothing. Only thing he's did is smoked weed on Snapchat. 7 years ago. Like, that's
7 years ago, Bronny did weeds. Oh man,
he smoked the blunt on Snapchat and had a heart attack. That's all he's done, and people hate him. So, and for Gil, I ain't gonna lie, Gil is not slick. We know Bron asked you the coach Bronny, train Bronny, so you're not gonna say what you would have said if this was some other kid that you didn't have ties to. I get it. It's close to home. You gonna support. I get that. It's obvious slurpage going on though. That shit's crazy. Like, Gil is bending over backwards to fight for Bronny these days.
I just want to shout out because I seen Devin Nash. I don't know if y'all are familiar with him. Post on Twitter, and he's just talking about, because it was about the Asmund Gold situation, and it was just an overarching narrative on creators nowadays, where like negativity sells so much that there needs to be a shift where like we're crowning positive content creators way more. Like, and the reason why I say that is because I just want to shout out the positive content creators. Ultimately is my point. Because I feel like nowadays, and I'm not going to act like we don't capitalize off of negativity on this channel either. And, I haven't done it before. But I truly do find it commendable when people are able to build platforms off of pure positivity. Because it is the harder route in content. I'm going to just say, it is the harder route. It is easy to get these Caitlin Clark hate videos off, Angel Reese hate videos off, all these different things. But when I see creators succeed building like positive ass content, just chill vibes, not bothering anyone, just chilling with their community, talking about basketball in a respectful way. It is refreshing. It doesn't have to be basketball either. It could just be, I don't know, talking about movies, making watching movies fun again. And that is something that I personally, me and Sage have both tried to work on with Bsolz and Sage ever since we started it. Is like, damn, this community has such a negative tone towards it. Like, everything is just analytical, schmitical, why this person's overrated, all these different things. It was awesome. Hey man, let's make basketball fun again. Let's do drinking games. Fuck it. Let's react to memes. You know what I'm saying? Let's do these let's make even like doing Sims fun. You know what I'm saying? Like make that shit fun. But yeah, that's all I had to say on that.
No, I mean, ultimately I agree. It really doesn't matter. And I think that this episode is thematic because of that, because what we'll get into in a second here. it's thematic because we're talking about NBA YouTube, NBA discourse, just discourse in general being overall negative. Like we have a man who is doing these things about Bronny James for 4 straight videos, Caitlin Clark for 6 straight videos. And mind you, while he's praising Caitlin Clark, he's denigrating like the other players on the court. It's still negativity, even though you might be having like a positive spin. And then they threw an Angel Reese video in there, and it's just the discourse as a whole about some of these people can never stay to what it's supposed to be. Even if they bring you something, like Domo said, it's just a scroll to get up off of it. But I don't know. Domo, you got to pick. Does Bronny James get hated on more or less than Angel Reese?
Oh, less.
Okay. Sage, does Bronny James get hated on more or less than Angel Reese?
More for no reason, less overall. Angel Reese is definitely hated on more.
Okay. Bsolz? Bronny James?
Less by a mile. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Angel Reese is on a different tier.
Less by a mile? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and pick more. And I feel pretty confident in that lineup. Let's see what Prize Picks got for us.
Yo, you're sick. I didn't even. Hey, man. Shout out to Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks, the sponsors of this podcast. Our favorite way to play daily fantasy sports. It's a website that's very easy to use. You can withdraw money pretty easily as well. There's a lot of lineups and sports that you can play within the app. And we will go ahead and make some picks today and show y'all how to play this lovely game. So the NBA preseason has already started. So we got a couple of games to make some picks on today. Anthony Edwards, well, this is pretty easy right here. I hope he gets a point. I hope so. A couple harder picks though. Jalen Brunson. This is for opening night. Oh, okay. Jalen Brunson opening night against the Celtics. More or less, fellas. More or less than 27 points.
Man,
I'm going more.
Yeah, JB going off. He getting more.
Okay, well, I just got outbid.
No, there you go. Jason Tatum. More or less. Same thing, 27 points.
Not less.
Less.
That's hate.
You're not about to outbid me. That's some more. We're going to go ahead and put $10 on this entry right here. Click submit lineup, and that is how you make a lineup on Prize Picks. There it is. Boom, successful. And thanks to our friends over at Prize Picks. You guys can go to prizepicks.com and use code LKIB to receive a guaranteed $50 once you play $5 in lineups. $5 in lineups. Once again, that is code LKIB, prizepicks.com. Links to everything will be in the description. And shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this.
Thank you, Prize Picks.
Thank you. I might have to wear the swag next time. I went out, I ain't gonna lie. I put on the fit, the with the peas and stuff like that. And somebody said, "You got a fantasy problem, gang."
Too much daily fantasy.
Yeah.
But we love it though. Like, relax.
For real.
Whole time they don't know. I ain't been right on nothing in so long.
You love it, huh?
Yeah. I ain't been right on nothing in months, gang. All right. So to the meat and the potatoes of the conversation. So we, like I said, it's a thematic thing about how we talk about these things in these conversations. Friend of the show, Sporting Logically, some may know him as Tucker, put out this tweet, and I thought it was just riveting. Sporting Logically, for those that don't know, 175,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. He says, nobody likes to see people complain, but I wanted to share something for transparency. This is the worst I have felt about making content in the 6+ years I've been doing it. I still love the NBA.
My bad.
Here you go. I still love the NBA. I love YouTube, but something is off. This time of year is always weird because it's been so long since we've had actual games, but this is more than that. I get really excited about ideas that I have. I script them out and then I stop. I get this real sense of dread anytime I think about recording or getting in front of the camera, and I just shut down. This is a totally new feeling for me, and it's screwing with my head and the channel. Oh my God. I go through varying levels of motivation, just like anybody else. I have these periods where I wonder if I am even good at content in the first place. Again, I'd imagine that's a common feeling for a lot of people that do this, but I have never just not wanted to record. I'll figure it out because as I keep reminding myself, I always do. But for now, you might see less of me in general, or at least on the camera. Now, I had a hypothesis, or it was really my hot take last week about how the NBA community is killing itself. And this has been based off of stuff before, the Sporting Logically tweet. This has been conversations that I've had with Bsolz. This has been conversations that I've had with my brother, thinking about Sage's pivot and things like that when he did it. Even conversations that Domo has said, on just talking about basketball and all that stuff like that. So I wanted to throw it to Bsolz first specifically because he made a recent announcement. Big announcement. How many years have you been doing basketball content, Bsolz, at this point?
Started seriously doing it 2017. So what is this? Damn, year 8. Year 7.
Yeah. Unk.
This guy's old.
Like Tony Kornheiser right now. But Bsolz actually got a traditional job.
More traditional, but
more traditional than what's going on. It's like a step more traditional than like the playback stuff. I mean, he's always had. Yeah, listen, it's a more traditional work environment.
Yeah.
But what do you think is going on in the state of the NBA community, NBA YouTube, NBA content, NBA discourse as you see it as an 8-year veteran, Unk for real?
Yeah. It's funny because on my last stream, I watched a video of someone recapping NBA playmakers and what happened to SDC. So that really like brought back a lot of memories when I first started this shit. And my God, the space has changed. And I don't know if it's a better space for independent NBA YouTube content creators. I think back then there was a lot of passion into what was being put out there. I think back then we didn't really know even the monetization about all of this, but I think even in certain industries that we've talked about, motherfuckers are gonna figure shit out. And it's not a matter of like who it is, it's just a matter of when stuff is gonna happen. And I think throughout these years, even with the evolution of AI as well over these last couple of years, I think making content now, it is just so hard as a one-man army to put out like extremely high quality content that's truly original, right? Because no one, I'm sorry, bro. No one is looking for your why Hakeem Olajuwon is the greatest center of all time video in 2024, bro. Like those conversations are so exhausted now. But what you're competing with are now the Gilbert Arenases of the world, now the Shannon Sharps of the world, where they have this backing and this former following that gives them more credibility within the space because of their background, as opposed to regular Joe Schmo who's a fan of the game just making content about basketball, making content about the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Even traditional sports writers who have been in the media business of this, like a Stephen A. Smith, I would say even has a leg up on the up and coming NBA content creator because of his prior experience. But even Stephen A., we can argue, is being phased out by these athlete podcasters. And I understand there's a separation between the two, but in the grand scheme of things, it really isn't. This is still one NBA YouTube space. I have even made the claim over these last 2 years that, bro, like Low, Dom 2K, Mike Korzemba, all of us, bro, I know we talk about the NBA media in like a third person lens, but bro, we are a part of the NBA media now. We are a part of the media cycle. And I will say as a moment of transparency this year, there were moments, and I kind of hinted at it during the podcast a couple times, man. Like this off season, man, this shit long as fuck. And you can kind of see it on the Bsolz channel. Like there just wasn't much to talk about, and we're talking about creators now where they make enough money for this to be their living, but it's also not Kai Cenat money. You know, it's also not agent money. So when you go through these months where you just have writer's block, you don't know what content to make, you're not passionate about it, you feel forced, but it's also this thing that pays the bills. I'm pretty sure Tucker has a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like a family. Like, I don't know if they have a mortgage, but they got a mortgage. Shit feels different when that's the responsibility now. It's great that the NBA community has prospered to the point where you can pay bills to even that regard and even think about that shit. But it's also a tough space to be in 2024 compared to other niches where like the cap, the potential is so much higher, and things of that nature.
I want to go to Domo and ask him that same question, how he feels about it. Because Sage, I have a specific question specifically because of your decision. But Domo, what do you think about the current landscape of NBA content creation? I think the WNBA is actually interesting. How many people were just so willing to flock to it because of, you know, the offseason. But what do you feel about the state of NBA content creation right now?
Honestly, I have a lot of the sentiments that Bsolz has in terms of the growth of it, and it not necessarily being better. In terms of what I'm used to seeing and what I used to see when it came to NBA YouTubers, is not something that is sustainable for a long extended period of time because of how crazy drastic the offseason is, and depending on what kind of content that you do. A lot of it is being used up by these Gilbert Arenases, every retired athlete, or even current athletes. Hell, now we had this conversation on the mic. Hell, even rookies, even second-year players is stepping into the booth and getting them a microphone to have a podcast. Not gonna lie to you, the landscape of being an NBA content creator, hell, I would even look at places like TikTok to where they made it so much easier for people just to get their shit off versus having to be a script writer and having to do all this X, Y, Z to put out a great video. Now these guys can just pick up a camera and pull a Chill Town on a live or get their quick little 30-second video off and grow a following and doing everything else that they wanted to do on YouTube. They're doing it on there. So the landscape of content creation has changed. The landscape of what everyone needs constantly changing. And even for me, like this year, we had the conversation on pod, I want to say on my channel, on the stream. At a certain point, man, how much basketball can you talk? Like it was a point where we were doing a pod and it was strictly basketball. That's 2 times.
Not Domo.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Not just I had to come off mute for that one. Not Domo.
I'm just saying, at a certain point when, and I'm just using me for an example, when I'm talking basketball 5 days a week on Player's Choice, and then we got to talk 2 more times a week on Let's Keep It a Buck, and half the time it's the same shit that I talked about on Player's Choice that morning. Eventually, after a full season of it, it's burnout. It's more you want to do. It's more you want to talk about. And there is a very, very, very steel ceiling on what you can do with this basketball shit strictly from a content creator perspective. If you want to genuinely improve in this space, I hate y'all, chat. I have the chat pulled up. I hate y'all. If you actually genuinely want to improve in a space, you have to seek some outside type of, I don't want to say funding, but outside niche. You got to get picked up by some company or get some big sponsorship and do some shit that's just unprecedented in this space. So that's my take on it.
So Sage, you did something out of the ordinary that people wouldn't even think of doing. I'm gonna say this in the most polite way. You quit. You quit basketball. But you're not the only one. As I did my research and I was looking around and stuff like that, not saying that these guys, we love these guys. So that's why I'm bringing up these guys in particular. But this is very common in the basketball space. This is Alvini Linguini, Sage's guy. Last post was a month ago.
Oh, I don't know if he quit. I wouldn't use it.
I don't know. No. I'm not saying that these guys quit, but just the frequency of posting and all that. The things that we would think is common YouTubers. Some of these people didn't quit. Some of these people did. But this is a month ago. what traditional YouTuber would put down their channel for a month? Even before that, the post before that 2 months ago, and the post before that is 4 months ago.
I feel you. He's making like hour-long videos though, so it might legitimately take a month. Like I get the sentiment though. I'm not trying to be obtuse. Jesus
Christ.
My bad. I'm
not trying to be obtuse.
It's not him.
I'm not trying to be obtuse, but I'm being obtuse. Another example, Legend of Winning. This is the main channel. I know somebody's gonna be obtuse like Bsolz and say he's got other channels, but this is the main channel. This is 6 months ago. And I brought up low because I've had conversations with my brother, and he said for this channel, he just feels stuck. It's a channel that's 1,000 or not even 1,000, probably 100, 200 subscribers away from being at 300,000. He just said he feels stuck on this channel. And then we talk about outright abandon and quit. Young Mustard, friend of the show. Like, Mustard put this down to do the military. I had the conversation with him. I know Bsolz had the conversation with him. But this is Mustard straight up said, yeah, I'm done. This one, it's over. I'm done doing NBA content. He had a goal. He tried to reach to 100,000 subscribers. He couldn't do it. He saw that the space was getting more saturated. He decided that he was just going to stop doing this. So as somebody who left the space 100%, Sage said he's done. Why did you quit, Sage? And do you think that the space has gotten better? Do you regret your decision to quit?
All right, well, you baited me on that, and I gotta take the bait there.
Well,
Hell no. I don't regret shit. I don't regret anything. It was a very, very inconsequential decision. That's not the right word. It was a very stupid decision, but for the sense of, hey, gang, you had like 40,000 subscribers. You tanked it to get to like damn near 30,000, but hey, paid off. So, but do I regret? Hell no. I guess for me, do I think the space has improved or anything like that? Also, hell no. But I think the reason why I left, outside of just the emotion, the burnout, and just really not liking uploading basketball content religiously over and over and over again, than having a podcast and Bsolz and Sage, it was genuinely just because I saw the shit on the wall. It's kind of like how I feel about my Lakers. I just saw what was happening, that the community wasn't really rocking with the creator or even the content, but it was either I like this video because you agree with me, or I dislike this video because you disagree with me. The reason that that's an issue is because when players are starting to become more of this, and you guys are heavy pro gatekeep, this is why I'm not. Because when players are starting to have this heavy, gang, you haven't touched the ball day in your life, shut the fuck up type shit. And that's fine. Never touching the ball is kind of crazy, but fine. And then when you have First Take Stephen A talking about something, I've been a journalist since day one, you can't talk either. When the basketball sphere got more advanced analytics and turned quickly into a do you know this 100% gotcha fest, I'm smarter than you sphere versus genuine debate, that's when it lost me. Because when I started my channel, like dead ass, I started my channel because one, I had fun talking basketball more than my friends. I just straight up like debating as well. Those two things, they merge perfectly for me to go out there, make a YouTube channel, talk my shit, and debate comments. I'm still to this day a person that goes probably a little too much in their comments or anything like that. But when those comments went from nah, you're stupid because there's no way you think this, to nah, you're just like literally, why do you have a platform? Why do you speak? You didn't watch the game, things like that. Like, and even prior to that, they were more lighted. They were just how do you think this or whatever? Like, it went from how to why to you shouldn't even be speaking. And I think it was just like, nah, this is getting pretty entitled by people who shouldn't be entitled, by people who think they're smart. And then it just got weird overall. It just got weird. So I just said, fuck that, I'm out. And if I'm going to run into another person that's going to have these weird gatekeepy ass elitist takes, let it at least be some shit that either A, straight up like more, or B, is something so subjective that I know he's a crayon eater. Like, all right, dog, you fucking think Ben 10's a worse show than Blue's Clues. Gang, there is no objective answer. Who the fuck cares? But like in basketball, there's actually a way to prove this with my hypothetical stat, bruh. This should just it weren't for me.
If we had to go down the line, everybody can take one thing. We can repeat. It don't matter to me. What's the one thing that killed the community either for you or from what you observe? Because I see the bravery. For me, from my perspective, my brother made a list. Low made a list, and this is something that used to be so commonplace in the NBA around this time. Every offseason, people will put out a top X amount of players. Swear to God, he's the only list I've seen.
Yeah, because you're even frightful nowadays to drop a list. Bsolz has been in here for 8 years. Pause if need that didn't deserve that. Bsolz has been doing YouTube for like 8 years, and as a person that was watching even older Bsolz videos, they would turn into just a straight up list to, correct me if I'm wrong, the tiers. Then they went from the tiers to the tiers with no numbers. It's just like, holy shit, dog. Like you like people really cannot talk. And the consequences of said list went from why do you think, how do you think that? Why do you think that? To there's no fucking way, you stupid bitch, you think that. To, hey gang, I'm gonna dox your house. So
that's my number one thing. It's hard to narrow it down. My number one thing is the negativity. Like Sage just hit the nail on the head. There's no way that we can be in a conversation and I have a disagreement because I think Trae Young is the 5th best point guard in the league. You think he's the 6th best and Tyrese Halliburton is the 5th best. And all of a sudden, I'm a bitch ass nigga. You hate my mom. She raised a bitch, etc., etc. You have the worst takes, end yourself on GTA, like all these things based off of a disagreement in opinions. That's so weird to me. What's your thing, Bsolz? Or we can go down, whoever. What's your one thing?
I'll let Sos go. Just talk.
The negativity point really does encapsulate a lot, because I think that even extends to like what I said earlier. Like no one cares about your video on Dennis Johnson. Like I think this last year, I understand like it was a running theme on this platform, and it may not be a joke to y'all for real, but like we done with the 90s shit, bro. Like we have translated the community in terms of what we care about to just caring about what's going on right now, to just caring about what's going on in the future, to just and I think that creates a culture of just, all right, let me go on Twitter, see what Twitter talking about today. I bet it's crazy because 241, I seen him, or maybe it was Swish Out. It was like when Kawhi got injured. Like, damn, I don't even know if I should make a video on this or something along those lines. And 241 was like, yeah, man, this shit happens so much. Is this even worth the video type shit? You know, so I think like a lot of these things trickle down. But yeah, the negativity, because the thing that I loved about YouTube when I first got to the scene was because of the fact that it wasn't so established. I was also able to learn more about basketball as I created content. Like I'm gonna just keep it a stack. I didn't know what true shooting percentage was when I, started making my NBA YouTube videos. I didn't know even the concept of what VORP is, what a vertical spacer is, all these different things. But because YouTube as a whole, NBA YouTube as a whole was so new, not only were people discovering my content because, it's a new thing. I think the separator back then was just, oh, this is a motherfucker that talks about basketball and makes videos on it. Not a lot of people are doing this. But as the space has evolved, it's just required more. And, I love the fact that I was able to grow in front of everyone, literally and figuratively and mentally. But I think now, bro, if you say some dumb shit, they won't pay attention to you. They just won't. Unless you're extremely toxic about it, unless you're a former NBA player like Gilbert Arenas and, you got he hooped in the NBA, so he must know about ball type shit. If you're just a regular ass 20, 22-year-old going to college that loves the NBA and wants to make basketball videos on it, it's just an unforgiving space right now. Now, I will say I don't know if that's exclusive to NBA YouTube, because I feel like even that same talking point, it could apply to tech YouTube, right? Like, new iPhone comes out. All right, gang, why do I want to watch your iPhone review? You know what I'm saying? So, like, those problems arise in other communities, but yeah, that'd still be my answer.
Well, this is an easy one. Negativity is a close answer, but it's a product of the real answer. Basketball started taking itself too seriously. Stephen A will probably tell you that that's the answer. Shannon Sharp will probably tell you that's the answer. Barbers will probably tell you that's the answer. When basketball went from this fun thing that you could talk about, you could get your shit off, right, wrong, you're gonna get mad, get loud, and have fun, but that's still your boy by the end of the discussion. So very quickly, I don't fuck with you anymore. Very quickly, you're a genuine idiot. As Omar said earlier, you think 5 and 6 are two different players, you're a bitch ass nigga. When these things start to happen, now you not only capped yourself at a certain level because only so many people that haven't hooped cannot be a bitch ass nigga, but then simultaneously you must meet this height requirement to even contend to be a bitch ass nigga. That has really been the nail in the coffin for this community. That's been what spawned the negativity to begin with. People just took shit too seriously. You just can't have fun with the sport no more. Otherwise, you don't watch or even partake in the sport, quote, for real or anything like that. So, yeah, I guess if I had to go even further, maybe advanced analytics, but I would probably just say, nah, just taking the sport seriously in general.
I will say for me, it's been probably accumulation of a couple of things and over time for me. I will say what seriously started it was Bsolz's last list and the reaction to Bsolz's last list, which was, I mean, I think I'm infamous for saying this. It was fucking, I won't forget, it was fucking Wordu. The first comment I see is Wordu. Draymond 48? He should at least be over, and I'm just throwing arbitrary player. He should at least be over Eric Gordon. I look, I'm like, what was Eric Gordon? He was at 46. I said, all right, bro, I'm sick of this. I am sick. I'm sick of this being the culture of what everything is. Y'all niggas are arguing 2 spots in the 40s. We're not even arguing 1 and 5, 2 and 4. We're arguing 46 and 48. Y'all are that invested? I'm not. I guess I don't love basketball like I thought I did. I can point to times on Player's Choice where niggas just got saved the LeBron Laker conversation for Domo, huh? We can't wait to ask Domo about the Lakers for the 50 millionth time when we know what my answer is about to be. Fucking Darvin Ham. Can we talk about this run that the Magic are on? Can we talk about the fact that the Pistons finally won a game? Can we talk about the fact that the Rockets aren't ass? Can we talk about other shit? Nah. Hey, man, we got to get this Laker clip off. And that was something even on this platform I had an issue with. I remember we were in a meeting one time, and I'm like, bro, fuck the title, fuck whatever's trending. Can we just talk about genuine basketball? All y'all looked at me. Is genuine basketball about to pay the bills? Nigga, stop. They don't care about genuine basketball for real. And I had to really take a step back and think, like, damn, y'all right. Like, people don't want to just sit around and talk. Who cares how great of a step? Yeah, like, how great, how, I was about to say, how are we really going to sit here and try to talk about the improvements Paolo made? How are we really going to sit here and talk about the growth and how good Brandon Miller is? Who really wants to talk about that? Y'all going to click on this video because LeBron's on the thumb and we talk about the Lakers again. Y'all going to click on this video because of the trend, as Bsolz said, what's going on right now or what we can project that might be toxic. Y'all don't, like, there's not enough actual care about genuine basketball conversations. And slowly that shit just picked to where now I'm at the point where it's like, all right, bro, even if I do talk about basketball, I at least want to talk about what I want to talk about. I don't care about having the same rehash conversations or, hey, LeBron's trending again. Let's talk about LeBron for the upteam. That shit is just annoying.
With that being said, if you came here to hear us talk about Kawhi, we're not going to talk about Kawhi.
It's just nothing to say. Womp womp. I guess honorable mention would be kind of what Domo was referring to. That it's also just so cash grabby now. So to the point where it's not rewarding. I can't make NBA players rappers. I can't make NBA players WWE stars. I can't talk about how I can't just talk about the Spurs today. I can't talk about the Pistons tomorrow. I can't talk about the Nets the next day. Unless you have, and maybe it's skill issue. And this is a conversation that maybe the YouTube sphere needs to hold himself accountable for. Maybe it's skill issue because of like some of the many videos I've named, some actually did work, right? You know, the WWE one worked. Teams down terrible. If you turn it into a series, it works. But I think ultimately at the end of the day, it don't matter how niche you get. that Laker LeBron title thumbnail, that Bronny James title thumbnail, that Caitlin Clark title thumbnail is going to work better. So I think it's just, you're also forced to talk about specific shit and then get gaslit by fans that swear they care about everything and they don't even give a fuck about that shit.
And I see people in the comments saying like, it's oh my bad. I see people in the comments saying it's just the off season. It's a boring off season. I can guarantee you, it is more than just the off season.
I like during the playoffs.
It just so happens that during the regular season, we can carry some of these things because they're in our faces. But trust me, these aren't like the most riveting conversations. These aren't the most detailed takes. These aren't the most, and I think that's another problem in it too, is the players having the conversation. And by players, it might be a double entendre, but I mean the content creators. The content creators have to hold themselves accountable for how they go about creating the conversation, creating the content, the vehicle, the vessel for people to have the conversation. What awful coaching is doing is terrible. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's bad. I know people enjoy it. It gets the clicks and the views and stuff like that. But for the overall, and this might be me being like, you know, a purist of the conversation and the art or whatever, but hearing people come out and have takes about basketball as if it's like supposed to be this perfect game and somebody's supposed to do this, hypercritical of all this and this well actually type thing. Shouts out to J1 right there. This well actually in the that's bad. Having some of these other players, these other content creators jump straight to negativity when it comes to transitioning to the WNBA, or now it's back to basketball content like NBA. Let's jump right into the negativity again. That's bad for the overall conversation. The whole I'm smarter than you, so this is why that's bad.
Yeah, no, I think speaking of holding people accountable, I mean the title and of the video and the pod is NBA YouTube killed itself, and I just like to say a pretty big part of NBA YouTube, and I was a part of making those overrated videos. I think one of my most embarrassing videos, looking back, boy, I really tried to make a serious roasting Flight's top 10 list, bro. And this was before I knew he was a troll. But like I really dissected Flight's top 10 of all time, and you know, it's like no way you got Allen Iverson at 3. You know, like those type of videos. I guess my to throw NBA YouTube a little bit of bail here. My question to y'all is, do y'all think this is like a systematic issue within YouTube and social media of, again, just that one-up culture? You know what I'm saying? Like I think the taking it too serious point stems from, okay, it started off as a bunch of casuals making videos to, all right, let's up our knowledge to the point where, all right, it is only just the smart motherfuckers like that should be at the top of the space. You know what I'm saying? So
hot take, no, because in society, while people will have these crazy labels that they will throw on anybody for just not knowing certain things, music sphere, anime sphere, tech sphere, anywhere. I think the main reason why, and I'll talk about it in a second when I tweeted out what's the most toxic community, that many people who don't watch the pod even said, oh, basketball easily, is because in the NBA sphere specifically, it's like most people are that way. Yeah, sure. A lot of people listen to fucking music, and if you're on Twitter, oh, you're gonna get a lot of negative shit. That's just the app. Twitter is just a negative ass app. So if you're on listening to music on Twitter, you're responding and tweeting about music on Twitter, you're gonna get a lot of shit. But reality, if you just go on the street and you just name your favorite artist or whatever, nobody's gonna be like, mid instant. They're just gonna be like, I don't listen to that nigga for real. Even if they think he asked, they be like, why? Or some shit. And then y'all have a joke, but then you won't actually tell each other to fuck off. But that's kind of a crux of the internet, I guess, to go against my own take, is that like the internet people will tell you fuck off and they won't apologize. But I do genuinely think that in the NBA sphere, that's just like what it is to be an NBA fan nowadays. But like in music, in tech, in anime, things like that, when people don't know things, they're quicker to just be like, nah, this is how that go. Or if someone disagrees with something, niggas shrug their shoulders. Niggas don't shrug their shoulders in the NBA sphere. They just think of you as beneath them.
Whether or not that's the truth, Bsolz, I think the problem is that people wanted more out of the NBA space and they wanted to grow and rise. But I always have this, and I don't even think I came up with this. I think I stole this from somebody else. Like a lot of people jumped into this to because they did not like the way that Stephen A was covering the NBA and having these conversations. And then eventually they became the Stephen A for the next generation. So you kind of squared yourself into a box. And now, mind you, some people have had like 8-year careers, 9-year careers. And for a platform like YouTube or social media content creation, that is a long time. There are a lot of people that won't make it that long, especially because we're talking about a specific niche. It's hard to even get in there. And then even if we look at the top end talent of the NBA YouTube sphere, which we're going to have to talk about, like there's not too many who are growing up and beating out some of the older players. So this space is still so foggy, especially because of where you wanted to go, which was ending up on like TV and stuff like that. But because people went about it the way that they went about it, I believe that it ultimately hurt their horizons to get to the places that they may be. Now, some channels are in purgatory. And by purgatory, like the growth is slow, stagnant, or maybe even declining. Like we can even look at ourselves, like respectfully. We've been sitting at 212,000 subscribers for God knows how long. And the day that we hit 213,000, I will pop champagne on stream, go live, shake ass, all that stuff like that. But because of the nature of what we talk about, I think it's very, very hard. We're already in a box. We're in a box. And it's going to be hard to break out of that box, specifically staying in like the NBA sphere. But like, look at everybody else's. How long? Your channel, even your Bsolz channel that is now transitioning to Souls and Sage. Before that, it was sitting at how many subscribers for how long?
It was stuck at, I think it was 190 Sage before we started, probably.
It was like you made this, you added me around 205 or 215, then it dipped to 195.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's how that went. And then we got to where we are right now. But then even our channel, you could argue certain things. But I think me and Bsolz kind of just started slacking over there a little bit. And maybe that adds on to this conversation. Maybe that's just about me and Bsolz. But yeah. I think this community has a hard cap on it. We don't even need to yap about that.
Yeah.
So I mean, to conclude it, we got it. Well, one, shouts out to the creators who have been able to make it work and grow. We've seen people grow in this space. I think this space is a little bit different because I think year in and year out, you can see another person explode. The WL streamers, Jason the Ween, this was his year. Sketch, Queso, if you even consider those people to be WL. But like every year in all niches, people do pop. I think the NBA space is like one where it's like, okay, it's not too many different ones, but there have been some. So shouts out to the Michael McKelveys of the world who have made place in space. Shouts out to the Deep Three. Shouts out to
Hoop Venue killed it this last year. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Hoop Venue. I think Dylan does basketball. Dylan knows basketball is another one. Kenny in the collective. I was finna call them their old name. What is it? Numbers on the board now?
Yeah.
Numbers on the board. Shouts out to them and what they're doing. So they've been able to find growth in this space. My question to you guys is, Domo, what's the fix? Where do we go from here?
That's very easy.
Maybe I'm just narrow-minded, man. I don't think there is a fix. I think this has gotten to a point. I don't know if it was Souls or Sage who earlier made this point of where, okay, it was casuals talking about it at first, fun little lunchroom conversations, it was a passion. And then because of the money that was into it, the eyes that was on it, and how big this product actually is, and this space actually could get, it got to a point where it's like, all right, you can't just have the lunchroom conversation in front of millions of people. People are going to want a more educated form of the conversation, which led to advanced analytics sweeping the NBA landscape, the NBA community landscape. It was a lot of that going on. I don't think there is a fix for people wanting their content creators to know ball. And it really boiled down to, okay, you don't know ball, you do know ball. There just isn't a place for that. What's going to happen is, if you want that kind of content, there are going to be platforms and spaces of it where there's just going to be a very hard ceiling for people that can do that. Like, flat out, if you want to have fun, casual conversations, you can do that. It's just going to be a very hard cap right here unless you're transcendent, unless you're the one of one, the thing we have not seen before to break that hard ceiling. But for the majority of the NBA landscape, space, whatever it is, there's going to have to be that level of, well, actually, there's going to be a level of that. Do you know what vertical spacer is? Or whatever the new iteration of the words are going to be for this year. Because I think that was for last year. Vertical spacer was a thing last year. Who knows? Horizontal spacer.
Yeah.
Hell, I don't know.
Pick the
There's
picker.
going to be new terms. There's going to be new terms this season that are dropped and said, and it's going to be the same cycle again. So that's what I think.
Yeah, this is easy. There is a fix, but the issue, the depressing part about it is nobody's going to try to be this person. But we're going to need the NBA avatar, specifically a person who can fuck with the stat nerds, a person who has played, a person who can be toxic, but most importantly, a person that will upload whatever the hell they want. We need somebody, the NBA community desperately needs a person who don't give a fuck about the trends. The nigga's gonna upload whatever the fuck he had a random thought about, whatever he debated his friend yesterday, but then he's gonna be a person that can have said personality to just be an ignorant piece of shit, but then like have a couple of videos where, gang, you thought I was just an ignorant piece of shit? Not only will I drop you off, I'll also show you the Vorp Raptor, whatever you need be. We need somebody that such a creator probably won't exist, because you're asking a person who is genuinely great at basketball to also be an absurd stat nerd who then liked you to. You get what I'm saying? So I doubt it ever happens, all while not caring about the easy layup check that is putting LeBron in a thumbnail. But that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a creator. And that's why I said, I'll always say to a degree that it's on us at the end of the day for a certain point, just not majority of it. That, yeah, it's going to take somebody that literally don't give a fuck about none of this shit. And they just going to be unapologetically them on YouTube. And people will inevitably just like fuck with it. Kind of like how, like, what if Flight was like hilariously smart at basketball takes? Like what if Flight had fuck you good basketball takes, but then you would think he's trolling until he actually out debates your dumb ass. And it's like, oh shit.
You know the sad thing about that person that you're talking about, that is Gilbert Arenas or Kwame Brown. Those are the only two former pro players that try to do content on the in their free time, whatever, that will post whatever, and also intermingle with every other creator on the platform as well. I've seen Kwame Brown on ticket streams, Gilbert Arenas on ticket streams. They will collab and talk to whatever other content creator it is. Gilbert Arenas, he hopped on the FYF platform. That was these debaters that was always going at it with PC, for people that don't know. But Gilbert Arenas is over there. He's hopped on Player's Choice. Gilbert Arenas will hop on these platforms. The issue is, outside of Kwame Brown, I would say a Gil or a JJ are those guys that will be that. But they end up seeking out the Gil Arena show. Here's
the caveat.
I forgot the coaching job.
I forgot to say this because I have sick brain. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Because there's endless NBA players. That's what I meant to say. He can't be an NBA player. Literally can't be an NBA player. That's the one thing that seems like it's a weird niche. But if they're not an NBA player, then they're relatable, because most of us are not NBA players. They're an NBA player, then they have the almighty glory of, okay, he's an NBA player, he must know ball. It has to be somebody that literally peak is just like good at basketball YouTube level. But no, I know like former D1, no NBA player. They literally have to be somebody that's just like a random nigga off the street that actually is solid at basketball. But I did not express that.
I think theoretically that would be the answer, but my rebuttal to that would be, I think systematically though, that's just not that. It's not just going to exist because the D1 NBA player athletes are just going to keep making content. And I think this space is uniquely gatekeepy in the fact that like there is a objective high level to this. You know what I'm saying? Like with anime, unless you're about to like, I don't see fucking writers literally gatekeeping anime takes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so same thing with music. There's a lot of subjectivity in that. Within the general streaming space, I don't think anyone's gatekeeping. Oh, you shouldn't be a streamer. Like for real, you know what I'm saying? Within the vlog space, you can't vlog, bro. Like that's not your bag. But because of the rich history of this sport, because there is truly levels to this shit. I think the evolution of this is just the former athletes, the former ballers are just gonna get more entertaining. And you know the guys like us, the only way to combat that and have our own space within this shit is to just become the smartest motherfucker in the room. That's what it is to me, because I don't, from an entertainment standpoint, we wouldn't be able to get off the stories that Jeff Teague is getting off because Jeff Teague was in the league and can say stories that are relatable to NBA fans. Like, how much of that can we say? You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, I think if you are an aspiring NBA YouTuber, I'm sorry, the peak, you're just not gonna be Kai Cenat. Like that's just my thing. You're not gonna be Kai Cenat. Bets chances are you're not gonna be as big as Kenny. You know what I'm saying? Or Jimmy High Roller or a Low. That's just what it is.
But that's what's so interesting, and I might be sounding doom and gloom. I hate that we all sound doom and gloom. Is that in a lot of other niches, the people that kind of started off in the niche got overlapped 2 and 3 times. Like there was a changing of the new guard to the biggest, to the next biggest, to the next biggest. Like think about who was the biggest Twitch streamer in 2012, and then the biggest Twitch streamer in 16, and the biggest Twitch streamer in 18, and the biggest Twitch streamer in 22, and then the biggest Twitch streamer this year. Like all of those people are relatively like different people. The biggest vloggers, those have changed hands over and over again. The biggest couples channels, black couples channel, white couples, it doesn't matter. Those have changed hands. The biggest, I could be wrong here, the biggest NBA YouTubers, they've been the same guys for pretty much this whole time, right?
And I'm glad you said that because I'm personally like I was eye rolling it, I was gonna say they were laughable, but I don't want to come off as if I'm disrespecting the many creators that chat started trying to name, list, or whatever just to prove a point. And I'm just like, gang, you're missing the point. It is gonna have to take like a combination of all these things to fit the new atmosphere. And furthermore, it's gonna have to be a new person. There is no existing person that genuinely fits all these things and they're at a high enough level. If you have a favorite creator, that's fine. But we wouldn't be having this conversation if that was the case, because as Omar has alluded to, we've changed the face of a certain game, a face of a certain anime sphere, or the face of a certain platform, even countless times. No glaze, but like niggas been having the same 5-6 my favorite basketball YouTubers for like 10 years. So, but to each his own. And if there's some people out there, chats, comment section, genuine question. If you think the basketball community is in a good sphere and these are 4 niggas on the stage that don't know what they're talking about, that's fine. But man, I'm telling you, that's why I started off my NBA avatar hyperbolic statement saying it's probably not going to happen, because there's no way, even if you get 3 of the 4 elements, that person's then not just going to chase the bag, whether it's, hey gang, I could just mooch off of being a former athlete, or hey gang, I just mooch off of just fuck it. They think I'm funny. Fuck
it's
this
fun,
NBA shit.
It's funny because the gamers, even the gamers, I can square it down to Call of Duty gamers. The Call of Duty gamers that I know and Domo know are slightly different because we're close in age. But the Call of Duty gamers that I know that were like the peak of the peak versus the Call of Duty gamers that Bsolz know are probably like 3 generations apart. Like the Call of Duty gamers that Bsolz would be able to name, like, yo, these were the big guys when I came up. We're probably watching somebody who was inspired by the guys that I watched. Or we're watching the guys that I watched as inspiration. Because I know Bsolz didn't watch like T. Martin. I know Bsolz didn't watch Wings of Redemption. And Bsolz might not even be the biggest COD guy. He's just, if I'm not mistaken, the youngest. But like, I know he didn't watch T. Martin. I know he didn't watch Wings. I know he didn't watch Only Use Me Blade. I know he didn't watch Hutch. Like, I know he didn't watch the early people in Machinima. I know he didn't know Painkiller already. Like, I know he didn't. In this space, I remember commenting about Bsolz back then, and Bsolz is still here. My brother is the example. Kenny, Dom, Rusty, Click been here for like some of these people. Again, there's some people that have come up, even like on the Deep 3. Mojo done reinvented itself. Like Jimmy been here for a long time. I don't know. See, someone says seniors. These are the same people. I think my end all be all, and we can close it out here. The fix is knowing which niche within the niche you're gonna attack. Super casual, super analytic, fun. Somebody, White Boy 7th Street. Hold on now, y'all know what's going on. But yeah, knowing which niche within the niche you're gonna attack, realizing the cap for that niche, and then saying like, yo, my goal is to be there, but like low key settling into the fact that you won't be bigger than that. And I know that sounds bad, but
yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, that's the thing too. I mean, you know, some people's goals aren't. Yeah, some people's goals aren't gonna be the next Kai. Like they're fine just getting 40, 30,000 subs, making another 1,000, 2,000 a month. But again, it's just if your hopes is millionaire, gazillionaire, yeah, no, this is not the niche to be in. To even like the former athlete, even that Sage is talking about, even if they did content, I genuinely think it would be better for them if they are like really good at hoop. Don't have to be D1 or anything, bro. Take the Jessa route. Take the T-Jazz route. Like, them motherfuckers are getting millions of views, partnering with the NBA directly, and a bunch of other shit. So,
and mind you, they had a transition. But go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know we was closing out. I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat. Those guys over my name, they're still around though. They're still here, and it's not the same. A lot of these people, if I start going through the list of the KWR Speedies and I'm Jehovah's and the testerary characters around Vanos, a lot of these people they might still be here. Well, the Vanos crew might be a bad example, depending on the people, but still, they might be here. They are not doing as good as they were back then. The crew is not crewing like they were back then. A lot of these people are not still. They are still around. They are not as big as they once were. You might be able to name a person or so, but still, the general sentiment is still standing. A lot of the people that were the popping Call of Duty gamer back in 2012, they peaked. They've been peaked game.
Don 2K be streaming Sparking Zeros. This is why, like this is the shit that I'm saying. Like, man, y'all not. Nah, never mind. I ain't gonna do it because they gonna take it as disrespect. Don 2K is my genuine friend, but like, nigga, he be playing Sparking Zero. I gotta play you, by the way, gang. But like, nigga, nobody, all the pillar NBA YouTube names that people want to mention right now and saying, see, they're already here. One, the conversation again wouldn't exist. That's therefore not a valid name. But in two, nigga, even the people that you naming either aren't uploading, as we talked about way earlier in the topic, or they're like, damn, this shit sucks. So I don't even, you know what?
Oh shit! You know what doesn't suck? It's a good transition out of this. Big call me Hokage. Bsolz go. Fight me, Bsolz.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Fight me, yeah. Fight me.
He gotta be dead, right?
Yeah,
damn.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Why is my soundboard?
I beg your pardon.
Is it?
I beg your pardon.
We hear this.
No. I just wanna, okay.
These ones are like fade out. You know what I'm saying? They be getting clipped.
Okay. Shouts out to
boy.
Call Me Hokage for $200.
You're my Hokage type shit.
Facts. Hokage.tabayo. Whatever.
Hey man, love the pod. Been watching over a year now, and I finally got some money to donate. Yeah!
Hey!
I like that. I like this investment. Yeah, keep investing.
Much love and respect. P.S. As a Commanders fan, it feels so good to finally have a competent QB. Shouts out to the MVP.
Nah, shout out to the Commanders. Shout out to this super chat. Honestly, that's probably the biggest super chat we gotten in a long time. So thank you, man. Furthermore, yeah, Commanders fans are real happy. Being a Commanders fan is cool now, and that's weird. So yeah,
no funny. And I think Bsolz and some of the people that like analytical football basketball might get into it. The Commanders might be the team based off of the way that they run their offense and how they have like shit so spread out. And Big Daniels he got the leg strength. That might be the team to get into football with. Like, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's one of them because they got their weaknesses. They're not overpowered. Terry McLaurin's underrated. Jaden is the flashy. Yeah. I'd probably say if I had to put on somebody to football and I had to give them 3 teams to watch, I could see myself saying the Commanders. And that sounds nasty, but it's kind of true.
I thought you was going.
That gotta be pause.
How was that pause?
He said they so spread out and they got the legs for it. Come on, Gabe.
And this is why I say pause if needed at all.
Come on, Gabe.
And
That was crazy.
This is why the basketball
bro.
community is dead because we can't.
We making it fun. I think this is a step in the right direction.
No, that's not the right direction. That's a direction.
I think their quarterback might be like the highest placing.
Is he this year CJ Stroud? I remember the CJ Stroud.
Oh, I forgot about
essentially, that's what he is.
Okay. So I'm gonna wear his jersey, play Madden, and make it in the streaming world. Sounds like the plan.
Christ, this nigga's a goddamn leech.
I forgot about that. But low key, I mean, I don't even know what the Eagles are doing right now. They can't win their division, can they?
Who? Philly?
The Commanders. No, the Commanders.
Oh, they can. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. Because Sirianni, the Eagles coach, they're starting to say that he's stupid, and then Mike McCarthy can't stop anybody in Dallas, and then the Giants. Yeah, they can.
I'm about to say, what you call it? The Eagles are 3-2, if I'm not mistaken. The Giants, they won a game, and
Probably.
the Cowboys,
They definitely won
they
a
ass
game.
bust the last 3 weeks, so they got to be 2-3.
Yeah, the NFC East right now, Dallas 3-3, Giants 2-4.
Oh, they winning the division. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
they
They
should
4-2. They 4-2, and they just lost to Baltimore. They should be good.
Oh, I didn't know. Wait.
I'm dead serious. Like, it's weird because they're the Commanders. It's weird because they had the franchise that was still being called the Redskins. But reality is, they're actually pretty good. It's weird. They ain't got a secondary, but they're damn good.
Appreciate you calling me Kage, sponsor of the stream. Let me go ahead and make that banner. My bad. Oh my gosh.
Big Kage.
Kage.
By the way, shout out to all you Commander fans, man.
The real Commander fans, y'all waited.
Yeah, y'all are being repaid for the robbing of RG3 that the football gods did. He ain't deserve that. So y'all finally being repaid, man. You guys just pay your dues.
Yeah, I seen a tweet, funny enough, about RG3 as Omar's working on that they was like, they was going to choose Kirk Cousins anyway. I was like, all right, dog. Look, Kirk Cousins was a blessing for the franchise in the sense of, oh shit, Kirk's good. There were no signs that RG3 weren't getting that job.
Whoever said that,
Stop that.
I don't need the gatekeep card, but buddy, I know you just graduated high school because you was not outside.
Yeah, you lying.
You were not watching rookie RG3.
RG3 was
kill
crazy.
the league.
College football was special back then, man. Jameson versus Jameson.
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota type shit. Yeah.
I know names.
Give me another one.
Give me one.
Jameis Winston.
No, we said that one. I called him Jameson.
Mariota.
All right.
Dwayne Haskins. All
right.
Okay. Dwayne back. That was cool. Dwayne Haskins.
Oh, we gotta play that game, the NBA edition this pop, by the way. I don't know if y'all saw the trend on TikTok. The NBA trend. They were trying. The trend is just get in your whatever your favorite team is, just the most niche. You know what I'm saying, niche players you can name, and you do a slideshow. And motherfuckers were getting cooked on TikTok because they were saying like Jaleel Okafor. Jaleel Okafor's a deep pull. Like, come on, gang. What the fuck? Markelle Fultz? Okay, bro, relax. Like, damn.
We know when you start watching basketball, buddy.
I'm saying
they wasn't there for the Mario West days of the Hawks, man. Shouts out to Mario West, baby.
They don't know about J.R. Giddens, Von Wafer. Come on, bro.
You want to take this one?
They don't know about DJ Mbenga. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that.
Come on, keep it going. Dog, it's your turn.
I got you. They don't know about Andre Goodluck.
That's what I was gonna say. Hey, they don't know about Gold Duck, Domo. They don't know about Gold Duck.
Don't know about Andre for real, man. Stop it. Andrew? Shit, I don't even know.
Goldilocks. No cap. And I ain't gonna lie. I know my go-to. Big Ivan Johnson. Man, I love that guy, man. Good kid. Shouts out to Tito El Bandito. Wait, was mine louder though?
Hell no.
No,
wait, not louder than Bsolz, but like I turned it up.
No, not louder than
Motherfucker. Hold on, wait.
Ooh, he started giving out.
It started loud, then it got quiet.
It's because y'all talking. It's because y'all. All right, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Wait, just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Just be quiet. Be quiet.
The first one loud, the second and therefore no. Like literally starts loud and get quiet.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at chat trying to get some of this shit off. Y'all need to stop.
What they trying to get off? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Rodney Stuckey?
Oh my!
No. Nigga said Chris
K. Yeah, what? Chris Kaman. That's what I see. I'm like,
this what I'm saying. Like,
all-star.
And these the same motherfuckers telling us we don't know ball, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Man.
Braxton Miller.
He said Birdman, the white one. Nigga, what other Birdman is it? What? In basketball?
Nigga said Ramon Sessions. Jesus Christ.
The non-white one would have been the deep pull.
Exactly.
That would have got me.
Isaac Bonga is like probably the best one that they've done. And Isaac Bonga's new.
Nah, there was one. They got it was this French black point guard for the Mavericks back in like the early 2010s. I can never say his name.
Oh, Ronnie Boudreau or whatever. Is that
his name? Somebody dropped his name. TJ Ford. Nigga, I know.
TJ Ford. Nigga, you play 2K talking about some TJ Ford.
And let me say
Channing Frye is also not a deep pull, bro.
Not at all.
Yo, if you say this iteration of a legend, that does not make it.
Danny Green.
Yeah, that doesn't. No, bro. That's not the same thing. That's not what we're talking about.
Ramon Rodriguez talking about Tyler Zeller. Let me one up you. Luke Zeller, the other brother. Stop it. The unknown brother. How about it? Taylor Griffin. Blake's brother.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Get real deep.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Y'all gotta hold that one, buddy.
James Johnson. Okay.
I give you dub last part for being funny. You gotta hold that L.
Y'all said Perry Jones. Y'all don't even know about Perry Jones.
Y'all don't know Perry Jones.
A nigga just said Omer Ashik. Oh my god.
Stop, bro.
Man,
what you know about Luol Deng? Shut your lame.
What you know about Robert Zachary? All right, dog.
Matter of fact, here's the real deep cut. Who was the player that hit the shot that gave Westbrook the first official triple-double? Anybody know who that player was?
Now, Domo, when Lowe puts us on Jeopardy.
They better not ask me.
And we saying all this right now. Our deep pulls compared to Chilltown's deep pulls. Oh nah. I ain't going.
That shit still ain't fair because again, they asking shit.
Lowe is a hoe for uploading that shit like this week, bro. I'm like, okay, you're not uploading that. Okay, bet. We're not getting embarrassed. Uploaded this week, bro. Crazy.
Who was the last player to get a 30-point triple-double with blocks? The Diesel. Nigga, you were there. You were at the game. Like, that's your cousin. This is dumb. But Samaj Christian, for everybody that wanted to know. Samaj Christian. Stop it.
James.
I do remember that name. What the fuck?
They don't remember what was supposed to be the Perry Jones KD lineups, man. It wasn't there. Shouts out to Tito El Bandito.
Oh my god.
You literally said.
They were shooting across the damn city, boy. Hey,
that shit got a suppressor on it. Oh fuck.
For $199. Tito says, and this is exactly what Domo gets. Tua spelling his name with alphabet soup right now.
That's crazy.
First of all, y'all better be lucky. My buddy over there throwing up gang signs on the ground. Because if he was able to play with some of the displays of this bum-ass quarterback play that y'all was telling me before the season that you guys that was better than my guy, Trevor Lawrence, fuck out of here.
Nah, the Trevor shit. Yeah, I gotta get quiet on Trevor, y'all. Nah, you're cool.
Omar, can you pull up that tweet and topics?
It was chat. Hey, keep it a buckers. Y'all was going at Domo about Trevor Lawrence. I gotta hold that.
Yo,
so many names.
I gotta hold that.
I want y'all to know Bsolz wants us to see this tweet.
Yo, this is the craziest tweet I've seen all day.
This is.
What is up with NBA Twitter, bro?
We outmeated Shai.
Don't you click Corey tweets? All right, start the season, man. That's so crazy.
I think the NBA community is the most fatherless community. That's my hot take.
Has to be. In other news, though, that obviously was a sock down there, right?
TJ3 for $199 says, give me some noise, Bsolz, something quick thing. Laker legend Ronnie Price.
That's not good
enough. I get that to him.
There is a line where I just don't care about your deep pool.
Ronnie Price, you play a lot of 2K, gang. Like that's not surprising to me, bro. Like, stop.
Wait, y'all don't know about James Flight. James Flight White, man. Gordon Ramsay says for $199, Cristiano Felicio, Bulls center.
You played a lot of 2K. I'm not impressed.
Do me somebody that I don't, Jay Clark for 199 says Maurice Indwar, Knicks legend, man. That's
there
okay.
we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah,
Are they just super chatting their deep cuts?
See, this is what I mean right here. Rodney TV for 199 says Lakers Jody Meeks. No,
bad, horrible.
PU.
Now keep super chatting them. Let me. You know what I'm saying?
The Raven Knight for 499, big 499. Saw the Jeopardy episode. Chill really is the basketball Zetsu. That was Diesel in 92. Ime Udoka, my random pull from my Lakers.
Nah.
If Ime wasn't a coach, y'all would say that's a deep pull.
Yeah, that would be a pull, but he's the coach now. So.
I would say it's a deep pull because was he a Laker? I didn't even know he was a Laker. Was he even a Laker?
He was a Laker.
I knew he was a Spur. A Laker. Courtney Lee. Again. There's some names niggas are saying. I know you're 17. Hey, I know you.
Big $10. I'll let Bsolz take it away. No, let me stop. Soul Negro Kage says, Souls, it's okay to say my name.
Yeah, I didn't check the last pod's comments. Do we continue this shit?
I'm about to say, I'm dead ass about to go in the comments after this episode.
Yeah, I didn't check
okay. I think they were
comments. Yeah.
They got Omar can read super chats again.
Nah, Souls, read his name.
Yeah, read his name. What's his name again?
Read his name. We said you could.
They finna cook you. Is this
I don't got my glasses on.
Here we go. For 99 cents, YouTube watcher.
What?
Appreciate it.
For 199, Kobe King says Pelicans 3-D, Darius Miller.
Oh, 15. All right, now I'm with Domo. 15.
Just to reiterate, call me Kage with the big 200. Yeah, to get there.
For real, man.
Droopy for 499 says, for Domo, a Mike, and Omar, connect the dots. Words are Jedi and Mike. Okay, this is for the Domo's Mike fun. Jedi and Mike. All right. Jedis have to fight the forces of evil. Forcing evil. I feel like every time we get on here, somebody forces evil onto our equipment. Last week it was Domo's cord breaking. The week before that it was Domo's laptop breaking with the stuttering. Hell, this week it was Domo's laptop breaking as a whole. And if we're speaking about breaking, Domo is taking a break from his traditional setup, which features a good mic. I really just wanted to slander Domo for all the broken equipment. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Domo?
I mean, in your example, 2 of the equipment is the same equipment, so it's like, one of the things is already broke. He just broke more. I don't know what to tell you.
You have broken a lot of equipment, gang.
I'm horrible with equipment.
Somebody said, get that man a PC. Oh.
No.
I'll
say no. Please don't do that.
For $5 New Zealand dollars, Kavi Gunder. Wow. That can't be his name.
I feel like he got barded.
Yeah, that can't be his name. Why is Giannis overlooked for MVP? The criteria changes from year to year going against him. First seed on 30 point per game, ain't win. 30 point per game on 60%, ain't win, etc.
I'm gonna pull a chat 101 here. Who overlooked him? I ain't gonna lie. I thought a lot of people consider Giannis as MVP.
Bro, we can't just say like stats and be like, but he put up this, he got robbed. What was the field doing? Because like these years, like, okay, Giannis was averaging 30. Jokic was averaging 27, 12, and 9. Like, okay, like I don't know. Well, yeah, like, come on, man.
That's true.
Tell Giannis to be better than AD before you worry about the MVP. How about that?
Oh my God. Shouts out to Robert for becoming a member for 17 months. Damn. I really am old. TT.
I need to get better at shouting out the subs for months and shit.
Shouts out to Absalam for being a member for 3 months. Hey, Domo, Big Spider. He been around longer for that. Been around longer. And the longest reigning member from this stream. Shouts out to Trey Sama. Member for 20 months. Also, a Discord confession pod would go hard, in my opinion. Okay.
Well, not an entire podcast dedicated to Discord confessions, but maybe a Q&A perhaps, or A&Q perhaps.
We really should.
Trey Sama sends another $20 along with his 20 months of. That's a big Trey Sama. Big major ups to y'all. Can we get some fighting stories?
I've only been in one. It was in 2nd grade. My teacher told me to punch a kid because he was bullying me for being fat.
Whoa.
What?
So it's the only fight I've ever been in, and it was one-sided.
Episode.
Yeah.
Wow.
The teacher told you to.
Yeah, the teacher told him. Yeah, South Park type.
It was in the Philippines, so different
I shouldn't say,
different
that's
rules.
crazy, but
Okay, so when you got into the fight though, who won?
Me.
No one. Was it your teacher or just a teacher?
It was 2nd grade. My teacher. I just had one teacher.
Who said that you won? You?
He didn't throw a punch.
Oh, okay. Damn, you beat him up.
I was famous square on some Dragon Ball shit. Couldn't. Yeah.
You were the bully. Crazy.
I didn't beat him up. No, he was bullying me. That's why the teacher was like, "All right." It was a Christmas party too. It was like, "Nah, you're not getting bullied on the Christmas party. Punch him."
And so you spam square on this kid that didn't put their hands up at all.
Yeah. That's the only fight I've ever been in, man. So that's my only story.
Doesn't sound like a fight. Sound like somebody got jumped.
For me,
you saw me coming.
I've been in a pretty fair amount of fights in my life. The funniest one though, 5th grade, I got jumped by this boy and his 3 sisters because I beat him up the day before. So they spun the block.
They got you?
Oh, they got me good. They caught me right off the bus. I didn't anticipate it. He snugged me, and I turned around, and I went to swing. I hit him, and then 5 other fists felt like just all came in at once. One of his sisters was my size now, back then. So, yeah, she was huge. She caught me off guard, and the other 2 just stomped on me. Yeah, it was not pretty.
Yeah, for me, I mean, my fight probably the craziest one. So it was like, so my random brother turned out, but at the time I didn't know he was like my other side of the family with yap, things of that nature pulls up. And I'm just chilling with my little nephew. He has my favorite do-rag, the 4-star do-rag. And long story short, bro pulls up and he just tells me about my life, tells me about my family, who I really am, shit like that. And I'm just like, nah, I don't really fuck with you, gang. So he knees me in the gut. And then he takes my brother and the 4-star little do-rag that I had. So then my biggest op at the time pulls up, and he's like, yo, I was supposed to slide on your dumb ass today. But I saw that, and I ain't gonna lie. If he's running around, it's not good for the hood. So me and him, my biggest op ever, we go slide, we go try to get my little nephew back. Then, long story short, that nigga was strong as hell. And he was over there just looking at us, telling me that, yeah, you'll take about 2-3 punches. Your man's, he'll take about 3 or 4, whatever. So we get the boxing or whatever, and we actually losing the 2v1. Crazy, right? So then at some point, my op is like, all right, look. I got this special tool with the switch on it, but I need about 5 minutes to set it up. Can you hold your own for 5 minutes or whatever? So I'm like, cool, whatever. I start boxing with the nigga. Whoop, whoop, bang, 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 bang. At some point, I get the drop on my op, and he's like, yo, but we supposed to be family, bruh. Like, chill. All right, you my blood. I won't do it again. So I let him go. Nigga slumped my dumb ass. Shit was crazy. But then I get the jump on him again, but this time I had his dumb ass in a full Nelson. Dumbass full Nelson. So I told my op, hey, just let that special beam fly. Nigga shot both of us. Bow, bow. Shoulder wound right here type shit. And
what?
The nigga my bigger brother at the time, whatever, he tanked the shit. He's still about to knock me and my op off. But then my fucking nephew, my little nephew that he took away with my 4-star do-rag, he jump up, he headbutt this bitch ass nigga, and we send him to the whoop.
Can I just ask? So Boma and Krillin stayed behind, right?
And Goku and Frieza teamed up.
Yeah. I want you to know, Bsolz hearing this though was like, what?
Who is this guy? Who is this?
Say a brother.
I will say, I didn't put it together till like the very end. Yeah, that was just Goku and Frieza teaming up.
No. You probably didn't put it together. So I said something because even when he was like,
yeah. No, I did. Yeah.
Niggas are saying.
No, I was literally gonna ask, why does that sound like the Goku Frieza like teaming up in
Hey,
super shit.
man.
The wrong one, but
Acro for $2 says, it's like hearing the Charlie Brown parents speak. This is in regards to NBA YouTube. Oh, well. Oh, shit. Well.
Oh, wow. Triple entendre, huh?
God Serena for $1.99 says, who's AMP's big three?
Why the hell is that hard?
Davis,
Oh, God.
Kai, and Phantom.
Agent Chris Davis.
I hate you both.
I was finna say something Bsolz and it was finna be crazy. I'll text it later.
I hate you both.
Nothing. Tito El Bandito for $1.99 says, Mike Fund, prayer hands.
Mike not even a problem this time. Crazy. That's like
Only
the most
Donovan.
consistent thing he's at.
Acro for $2 says, Gil just told Bronny to phase up.
That was funny.
This is the beginning from Robert Pinnock.
Do a
HTX
subathon.
McCormick. Okay. For $5 says Domo's Mike Fun. Give him some gunshot. Starting the shits. Okay, cool. Tito El Bandito for $4.99. Big Tito El Bandito. Damn, I don't know why I thought they got all those dudes on the thumbnail for the pod. LOL.
They'll be some.
Got your ass.
Got him. Did what it's supposed to do. Shouts out to Trix for becoming a YouTube member today. Big YouTube member. Big Discord. Trix for $2 says, shout out to Ice Spice. Shout out to Miss Spice.
That was crazy.
Jake Montrose for $1.99 says, just clocked into my second job. Let's fucking go. W pod time. Second
Congratulations, my boy.
Sage.
Yeah, I understood that a little late. Slow moment. It's cool.
Abdallah Nerd becomes a YouTube member today. A couple more. Acro for $2 says, this nigga got that Ticket TV camera and audio.
Gotcha. Dude.
Well, hold on. That us.
Last two. I'm sorry, last three. DG _T for $1.99 says TSO Sage looks like an animated gopher. I don't even know. I don't know.
I'm not
Robert.
Just had to be animated too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Robert Pinnock, HTS McCormick for $2 says Cavs legend Samardo Samuels. Okay, I mean
Acceptable. I'll take that. I know exactly what it is. Pause.
Gordon D Ramsey for $1.99 says, I love my team. Simbular and Pavel Podkolzin.
Sims cheating.
Yeah, he's a Kings fan.
Yeah.
Sims cheating. Everybody knows Simbular.
And last super chat, Droopy for $1.99 says, Siege, that's Goku versus Raditz.
No.
Oh, that's what that is? Oh.
What? Ah,
No
you got
way.
me.
What gave it away?
You got me. Was it the 4-star do-rag or the special bean through the ops? Oh, oh my God.
Let's cue up that music, Bsolz. Hot take of the week. Go ahead and bring it home, Sage.
Oh shit, I'm first. All right, bet. So my micro one, due to how the pod went, I'm gonna switch what my micro and main were. Micro one is gonna be you niggas hide your toxic bullshit behind one word: criticism. You niggas are not critics. You niggas are not criticizing shit. You niggas are hating. And there's several examples of it, but that's gonna be the micro one. But maybe I'll elaborate on that next pod. My hot take of this week, man, I'm going football exclusive. Look, man, I'm not joining the fire him brigade, but it's not a lot of you, but the few niggas that's trying to justify that move that I'm assuming Mike T got of starting Russell Wilson, y'all dumb, bro. That shit's depressing. That's depressing to hear. A quarterback with 10 touchdowns, 1 interception, got us at 4-2, and 1 throw away from really being 5-1. To be honest, just your defense, I'm not saying they didn't show up, but like your defense getting a stop that they routinely get down that drive, and you are 5-1, or not to mention, even then you could be 6-0. Regardless, Justin Fields getting benched for Russell Wilson, a quarterback who is literally a decade older. is so stupid. He can't move the same. I'm not saying Russell Wilson isn't mobile at all, but he can't move the same. And the offensive line is not only young, but now it's injured. Therefore, it's bad. Meaning this quarterback is going to get hit more. Justin Fields was able to move around. 2, y'all gotta graduate from 2015, dog. Russell Wilson at one point in time was genuinely my favorite quarterback in the world. He ain't elite enough to bench Fields, and I'm not even saying good enough. No, elite enough, because your quarterback to be 37 years old to bench Fields at this point in time, I'd argue would have to be an elite quarterback. I would literally have to sit there and say, you just think Aaron Rodgers still got it for you bench Justin Fields. I think that I don't want to fire Mike T. Obviously, I disagree with this decision. That shit, that was the most oppressing shit. I had to get my vent off. Keep it a buckers, man. We could talk about that in the Discord or on my own stream, man. But y'all know that's wrong, bro. And the Steelers also had an L day yesterday. Not only for not getting a receiver was a miss.
Okay. Just a quick reminder: the A and Q for today is what is the definition of dragging it? My example was the new Rick and Morty seasons and the Rick and Morty anime. That is dragging it. Bsolz music.
All right.
Take it away, Bsolz.
I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be one of my weaker ones. If the Thunder get the number 1 pick in this next upcoming draft because of this Kawhi injury, I'm gonna start hating, man. It's too much. nah, dead ass, bro. Like I don't give a fuck if y'all like the most ethical 1 seed championship. Nah, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, because I feel like that we did this with the Nuggets too over these last 2 years. Like, wasn't really anything to hate about them. Nah, but they was just like, all right, gang. Like, how do we really stop you for real? Like, everything going right? Nah. For if the Thunder get Cooper Flagg, I'm starting to hate, man. I'm starting to hate you. Choo.
Mr. Nets picks, that's not your line. What are you talking about? Y'all for like 2 years. 3 years if you factor the Kings pick, y'all niggas was in the lottery as 1, 2, 3 seeds plus 5. That is not your line.
And just now made something happen.
That cannot be a Boston Celtics fan saying this. I
can. I just did.
You really think the Clippers are going to be that bad without Kawhi for the season? To be in contention for the number 1 pick?
Even if they get a top 5 pick, Domo. Y'all got too much, bro.
These niggas drafted Jason Tatum and drafted Jaylen Brown, drafted Jason Tatum, then signed Kyrie and Gordon Hayward.
And did nothing with it. That's the thing. The Thunder are actually doing something with it. That's why I don't like this. That's why I don't like this.
They haven't done it. Yeah, they haven't done anything with it yet.
56 win team, 1 seed in the West. That's way more than what the Celtics did.
They made it to the second round, buddy. Like, what are we talking about?
Didn't y'all make it to the conference finals?
Yeah, but like motherfuckers got injured.
Shut the
and then the year after everything went downhill. Come on, bro.
So you think
y'all did like the Celtics back then. Y'all hated us. Y'all hated us.
So you think if they make it to the second round again this year,
exactly?
Then they make it to the second round again this year, and then because that Clippers pick, they get the 1 pick. So now they get Cooper Flagg. That's when you're like, all right, man, enough is enough. That's the line.
Yeah. They get out the second round this year, but they won 66 games in the regular season, and they lost in 7 in the second. Yeah, I'm still hating, bro. Like, what the fuck? Y'all are still like on trajectory to dominate the league, and y'all get Cooper Flagg. Relax.
You know what this is? He sees a little bit of contingency for that Celtics crown. A little bit of pushback in the West.
Yeah. I told y'all I'm hating. Yes.
Now it's fear. This is what fear does.
Fear is crazy. Fear is insane.
What's the
fear is insane.
5 stages of grief. What's the first step? Denial. Nigga tripping.
Yeah, niggas had a little competition in a competitive sport.
Insane,
like,
bro.
Nah. This is the Boston Celtics fan saying this is crazy. Of all the teams, y'all just got a championship doing what the Thunder did. That's crazy.
Just don't get the number 1 pick, bro. That's all I'm asking.
We are in the preseason still. He's like, these Thunder, something got to be done, bro.
Now that's a super team.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. No, shut up.
Bsolz your favorite co-host, YouTuber, whatever. You let him get away with this, you a piece of shit.
That's
a real
insane.
That's a real super team right there. How do you stop them?
Shut the fuck. And I'm not gonna lie. Cooper Flagg not gonna be the number 1 pick anyway.
Whatever it is.
That's a good enough for
big Georgia. Ace Bailey in the building, man. Stop playing.
Is there 2 Georgia boys that
I
can
don't
go
know.
in top 5 or whatever?
Top
Or is only
5.
one of them?
I think it's just-
I think only one of them from Georgia. They both.
Yeah, but they're both going to Rutgers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. My bad.
They got his comp at T-Mac and Josh Smith.
Oh.
How does that work?
That's a fucking range.
T-Mac is if the Thunder had T-Mac,
that's a range.
I'm hating. Yeah.
Or Josh Smith.
Thank you, Domo. I'm like, are we missing what he said?
And this is
we talking Josh Smith or T-Mac. Both is the peak. Oh,
let me go to draft.net. That's who we really trust. I don't even know how I went.
He didn't say the floor is Josh Smith and the ceiling is T-Mac. No, he said the ceiling it's around Josh Smith.
You can't even give him a floor of somebody that plays like his ceiling. Like, he's either gonna be this or he's gonna be that. Like,
the nigga floor is like Derek White, Marcelo Huertas. Like,
hey man, that's what it is. On draft.net, they got his comp as Brandon Miller. I don't know. This guy might be good.
Great White Hope gonna kill him.
I'm gonna watch
the main event, bro.
I'm gonna watch more college basketball this year than I ever have. Well, not ever. No.
I tried to watch more college football, but then I just stopped. I'm too casual, but I'm gonna definitely watch the CFP.
College football.
College basketball.
All right, give me the music. Scary movies are awful.
Oh, easy.
All around, just 100%. Not even the plot is good. The plot isn't good. The scares aren't really scary. And it's crazy because we used to not be able to watch them as kids. My mom wouldn't let me watch them. And I used to just be so frightened by them. I don't know if it's been Dead Meat on YouTube who has really like calmed my nerves when it comes to scary movies. But me and my girlfriend saw Speak No Evil yesterday. Terrible movie. Not scary at all. Just bad overall. These are the ones that you shouldn't. And then also they have that new one on Hulu, Mr. Crockett, that they keep trying to. I think that's what it's called. They keep trying to push it. That's terrible. That's bad. That's bad movies, gang.
No, I'm a fan of funny thrillers infinitely more than scary movies. Not even close.
I've always said scary movies are hands down bottom of the barrel in terms of movies in the movie industry. Who the fuck pays to be scared? You niggas are
Cook.
You niggas I'm a huge anti-scary movie person. And it's not even the fact that I wasn't allowed to watch them. I could watch scary movies growing up. I just didn't. As a kid, they scared the fuck out of me. And then when I got older, little things would just happen, and I'm like, all right, bro. It takes me out of it. You driving down the street, that abandoned house looks pretty scary.
Let's
check it out.
inside.
Man, get the fuck out of it. Let's check it out. My girl said some shit like that to me the other day. We heard something fell in the kitchen. Babe, what was that? Go check. Bitch, go check. The fuck? No.
Let that motherfucker come upstairs.
I'm not checking shit. Let motherfucker come to that door. Then I'm springing action. I'm not seeking shit. What are we talking about?
Bro, I just like I don't just ever want to get to a point where I'm like watching scary movies alone. You know how crazy it is to watch Insidious by yourself? Like, what kind of psychopath are you? What the fuck?
You watch it for movie reviews? All right, but
not even that. It's just let me put a movie on tonight. No hoes too. The Ring.
No hoes. Wait. Let me say this. No hoes as an engaged man is crazy.
I was like, who the fuck you see myself? Bsolz tonight. Nigga said,
I had to look at the computer. No, huh?
Nigga Bsolz talking about some no hoes. Oh shit.
Shit, this bachelor party.
No, relax. Relax.
Oh, shit. Fuck yeah.
What you getting into when these cameras turn off? My bad.
I'm gonna sound like that one dude on TikTok. I gotta let it fly.
Why not?
Chris movie was boy. I swear.
Type shit, bro.
Why not let it fly? Oh shit. Oh, DreamCon finna be a zoobie.
They could have this move shit, chat. Y'all seen? I stop laughing.
Splash. Okay, that's insanely funny. I'm dropping the A and Q link. Remember, yo, it's just the conviction that you really said it. I ain't gonna lie. That's what caught all of us off guard. I already know it.
Imagine you in a scary movie with no hoes.
None of the hoes around. Like, first of all, nigga,
Nigga get no bitches.
Sorry. 3/4 of us.
I could imagine myself throwing on the scary movie. No bitches around.
Nigga, just Netflixing. Right, dog. Fuck out of here.
3/4 of us in long-term committed relations. I'm like, I mean, I get that's how it's supposed to be, right? Ain't it? Oh shit! No hoes are supposed to be around.
That's the goal.
This is the A and Q link for what is the definition of dragging it? What are you seeing today that people would classify as dragging it?
If we have people, do we have people backstage, or do we need like 2 seconds of yap? Because I got a question now.
No, riff. Because I was going to do the same thing.
Well, I got a question. I was asking somebody this the other day. Well, we was in the gym and we was talking like, don't ask how we got there, just we was talking about what is the dumbest reason you have ever like cut somebody off, blocked somebody, anything like that. And the moms in there said, I ain't gonna lie, I went on this date and it's not what he ordered, it's how he ate it. And before you say how he ate it, no, not like an animal. That nigga put sauce all over his Chipotle bowl. Couldn't do it. So like, is there like is that like a valid reason? Not even just what's the dumbest reason, but like design of how somebody eat. Not like, oh my God, this nigga don't breathe for air, but like if someone drowns their Chick-fil-A sauce on a chicken nugget, for example.
Sauce childish though. I ain't gonna lie. Damn. I'm not saying that's valid. And I love sauce. Sauce is kind of childish.
I was like, bro, let bro be bro. Now if the rice turned a different color in its entirety, I can understand you being like, hey, we not eating out no more. Oh yeah, you eating that shit at home. But damn, block bro for that? I don't know, man. Let the nigga eat.
I will say, if it pertains to eating, definitely will block people over their food etiquette. One was on the first date. This bitch shaking the table, cutting her steak. You were too aggressive. You were too aggressive for me, man.
That is crazy.
Like that. 2, smacking while you eat. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Oh yeah, no, that's different. Yeah,
I have blocked family members for that shit. Like, all right, gang, that is a pet peeve, and I don't know why that's one of my pet peeves. I'm ready to sock niggas. I had to tell my daughter. My daughter was just eating downstairs. All right, gang, you got 6 more months of this shit. Like, hey, you got 6 more months. And we going in the time chamber. We not doing this. This smack shit is crazy. So yeah, I think she's within reason because I get super childish with mine.
Okay. That's literally it. I'm assuming people are there now, but I was just asking that specific debate because I had the gym split. It was literally like 3 people said she tripping and 3 people was like, nah.
Eating full meals in bed? Like if I found out someone did that, yeah.
Full meals like a pot roast?
No, I'm talking about like having a whole ass plate, like, like no, bro. Eat at a table, you fucking
chicken parmesan in bed is the last straw.
Yeah,
you got multiple plates on the bed.
Hey, nah. Hey, you got multiple. They got a side with it. Nah.
Let me ask. This is a quick one, and I do want to play this video based off of what Sage just said. Do y'all get into bed with your outside clothes on?
I try not to.
Y'all want the truth? You want me to lie to y'all, man? Nigga, I've told y'all already. Sometimes I come home from the gym. I take a shower, cook, then go to sleep. There's other times I come home from the gym. Moms will say something to me. Mom, shut up. I'm tired, and I hop in the bed. I'm sorry. I'm just telling the truth.
Nick, with your jeans on?
Nick, or not the jeans, but like it'll be the shorts and whatever. Jesus. I just worked out in. Sometimes, yeah.
You go to sleep in
tired, bro.
Honorable mention. You go to sleep in jeans. Block.
Yeah.
If you sleep with socks on, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I ain't sleep with the socks on. The socks do always come off. I can't do. I don't know how you niggas do the socks.
Let me play it.
I've never slept in my bed with jeans on though.
Oh, shoes on furniture too. Oh my god.
Yeah, I ain't done that.
Oh, if a bitch get in the car and she put her feet on the dash.
I don't know what kind of ride you think this is.
Yeah. Let me play this. This reminded me of Sage's point.
6-inch multi-grain bread with no cheese, just pickles and black olives. And we can do the sardines, but half cooked. Only half of them cooked, and the rest of them are raw. So we can.
Yo.
The rest raw. And if you can just mix the mustard and tartar sauce together, I love that. What kind of order? Did you say something? Okay, sorry. Yeah, and if you can just cut the sandwich into little stars. You know, I like
Nigga troll.
Y'all did it at the last location. Okay. Yeah, if you can just throw some paprika and some sauerkraut. Sorry, 1 second. Hey, Bob, I feel like you're saying something, and I'm not really picking up on what you're saying, but I don't like the vibe and the energy of it.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna lie, that same shit happened to me before. I was at Publix getting, and I see people in the back. I'm gonna bring them up. I seen people in the back. I mean, not people in the back. I seen people. This woman next to me. This is at the Publix deli, and she was ordering a sandwich, and she said, "Can I get banana peppers? More extra, more."
Oh, I
more.
do hate this shit.
And so another person was serving me, and both of us. Y'all seen that LeBron meme where he at the free throw line and he constantly looking over real quick. That was both of us, and she kept saying more, and it was just like, oh. And then he went on to the raw onions, and she did the same thing. More raw onions. More.
Jesus.
More raw onions. A lot. It should be hard to close. Both of us. Oh my god.
What the fuck are you?
Someone did that with mayo at the Subway one time. I was like, all right, fool. I felt bad that I was like, you know what? On my cereal, I'm anything but mayo on my shit. God.
I was in Jersey Mike's and I heard a guy really criticize somebody's order.
Yeah. Oh.
Shit, I can hear you now. Your mic ain't been working the past couple times.
Oh yeah, it just be cutting in and out. I'm getting a new mic. Don't worry.
Pause.
Okay.
Are you good, though?
Something that's lingering too long. Not gonna lie. Call of Duty. Not saying like Call of Duty as a game, but like the whole storyline, like with the Modern Warfare and Black Ops, kind of. They like, especially the whole new reboot of like the Modern Warfare series. They're just repeating maps, the same maps over and over again from Modern Warfare 2. Sometimes adding new shit, but not really. Most of the maps are still old shit, and they're just bringing back old characters.
Damn.
I'm glad your mic just cut out because you just sat there and lied.
Damn.
It's still out.
It's still like it might be a cord issue with you, bro. But for Call of Duty, I might be on Domo's side. I don't think COD is oversaturated, overdoing it, anything like that. I think Call of Duty.
I don't think games should be released on a yearly basis though. I don't think there's a single game out there that like, okay, we got to release this every year, for real, anymore.
In terms of the COD shit, I just don't think most of the maps are reskinned from the old games. Some of them, yes, but not all of them. And the reason they're doing that is because, surprise, surprise, the community hates new maps. We don't like that.
That's
shit. So
very
bring back the old
true.
shit. That's why they're doing it. Niggas hated the way they tried to, not remember Modern Warfare 2019 with all them fucking doors and no lanes and let's try to make all these extra maps. Everyone hated it. New lanes. They sucked at making new maps. So you know what they did? Bring the old shit back that y'all liked. That's it.
COD is in a weird place too, because one, I saw the new game. The new game looks trash. But there were so many people complaining about we're tired of the old war games, and now I think people are tired of the futuristic war games, just because they're going too futuristic, and it's like, but they're in a weird place too. I kind of agree with Bsolz. Let's focus on it.
Micro hot take, Domo. You might hate me or you'll fuck with the take, man. I think Advanced Warfare may be the most underrated COD ever. The one with the exosuits.
I absolutely disagree with you.
That was fun.
Bastard.
That was fun. I ain't gonna lie, just jumping around, hit a nigga with a mink. It was funny, bro.
Yeah, no. Ass.
Hooray, I'm here.
Brother in Christ, what is dragging it?
I technically got 3, but the second and third one are like the same type of nigga. For one, Kanye. I'm getting sick of it. I'm sick and tired of Vultures. This nigga might release Vultures 3, and I can't take it no more. But for 2 and 3, Aiden Ross and Jack Doherty, but not content. I think they're dragging on living. I need them niggas to die.
Oh
my god!
In GTA.
No, nigga, not in GTA.
No,
Oh my god, nah.
No, he meant GTA. Fool. He meant GTA. Oh my god. He meant in Grand Theft Auto, bro.
Hey, we are back.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
W Farm.
We are back.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. How you doing?
I'm good. It's kind of cool actually be on here for once.
This is Call Me Hokage, guys. Sponsor,
Unofficial sponsor of the stream. This Ohana, nigga. This that family. Appreciate you, my boy.
And man, for me, honestly, when it comes to dragging it, first thing that came into mind was One Piece. One Piece gotta be the definition of dragging it, because if your show got such bad pacing that you gotta create a whole new series where you fix your pacing, you are dragging it.
It's a layup
That is
line.
fair.
It's a layup line. You took the layup. It has 1,000 episodes. Certain arcs are like 70 episodes. I've seen scrolling through the shit. I watch it, and sometimes I'll be like, so this entire episode was just dedicated to them waiting in a tunnel. What the fuck? Yeah, it's the layup that One Piece fans don't want to hear, but this brother's not wrong. They literally address such issue to a point where they're reanimating the show. Yeah, it's true.
When does that reanimated shit come out?
Think 25-ish. I knew people told me when I first started One Piece not to watch it because the new one was coming out soon. So I'm assuming 20. I said 25, 26.
I'm gonna wait then.
26 or 25.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew when I was like, yo, I'm gonna get into One Piece and start watching it. I knew I was in for some bullshit. When niggas was like, all right, bet when you do that, I'm gonna see this website. It tells you what episodes you can skip to skip all the filler and still be in line with the story. I was like, nigga, what?
Oh,
That's normal.
Filler. Yeah, that's normal. They don't want you to watch filler.
Not normal to me. It's normal to be like,
You
all right,
watch all the filler in Naruto and you didn't know it.
like the first time, yeah. The first time being when I was a child, there was no choice. It came out weekly.
Oh, okay, that's different. That's different. We all
Damn,
thought
really?
Filler, yeah.
Here you go. Let me listen. Since Call Me Hokage is up here, do we think that it would be better if essentially these anime houses just had the IP and relinquished it to other people to make their own versions? Because again, in comics, quote unquote, anybody can write Superman lore. Now, whether you value it or not, people just write it. Should we allow people to just write Dragon Ball lore, Naruto lore, whatever the case lore, instead of doing this whole, all right, Boruto's about to have a kid. Woohoo!
I mean, isn't that what Dragon Ball Heroes is? It's basically, isn't that like a fan-made animated series? Using like Dragon Ball characters and all that?
No, that's more Dragon Ball abridged.
But Dragon Ball Heroes,
general idea.
Dragon Ball Heroes is a promotional thing for a video game in I believe Japan. It's promotional for a video game. So they have characters that come out for that shit. I actually thought about going out there one day just to play the game. So stay tuned for that if I ever actually stop being a mid creator.
Shoot, I think I selling away the IP so fans can actually do some stuff with it would be kind of cool. Because I mean, it kind of sucks when what was it? Dragon Ball Z Abridged, they couldn't do Boo Saga because they weren't making any money off the videos or anything like that. Because all of them got struck down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I remember, they quit because combination of one, copyrights was a bitch, but then I think they just quit because it was just burnout because they took their time with the shit. They said shit took too long and kind of like got too good at it for their own good because now it's like, damn, we got to do this long ass Boo Saga and shit like that. I think they just got burnt out, to be very fair. But copyrights is never not annoying. But that's why people do these fan mangas and shit now. Now that community is fucking weird, but But not the people that do them. The community itself is fucking weird. These niggas will treat that shit like gospel. But nah, there are yet. So I guess even what Omar's saying to a degree exists. There are people that take Dragon Ball story, make a fan manga from it, and then some of them get household names.
I would say,
I
think you should. I was gonna say, I think you should. I think it should be a thing because a lot of this fan made stuff do be entertaining. And I want to bring up a case where Sage, I don't even think Sage remembers the arc I was on with.
No, please stop.
Goku gets trapped in the time chamber.
Oh my
Goku gets trapped in the time chamber for 1,000,000 years. Look how strong he is. Like, them shits are so unironically funny.
That was the nerdiest I've ever been around this nigga Domo because it did make me cringe. I ain't gonna lie. It made me cringe. It made me cringe. Probably like how one of my basketball takes got him, bro. It just so many characters just weren't in character. It got me. It got a well actually out of me. It got me bad.
Domo loves Super Saiyan 100.
It was a Discord.
That's disgusting.
That's gross. Just a ball of hair. You like that? That is crazy.
I'll admit I'm not in Discord all the time, but this is why I say do it. Because that one time Domo streamed that reaction. Nigga, oh my God.
No, bro. The
That
day
shit-
I was in that bitch thinking I'm really watching, that was when I was on my big audio. Niggas are promoting audiobooks. I'm like, fuck an audiobook. I'm gonna do an audio comic. I'm gonna listen to these sagas and mangas, and that's my audiobook. I'm in that bitch thinking I'm literally listening to the newest release of I think it was the Moral arc at that point.
Oh,
Moral,
God, you could've
nigga, I'm sitting there just chilling, playing the game, listening. I don't know who it was. Somebody came in there. Nigga, you do know this is fan made. I think it was Dwayne. You know this is fan made, right?
Nigga listening to the fake moral.
I'm like, what? He was like, oh, this nigga thought Moral was like this? I was like, oh my God, no way. I don't listen. 12 straight videos of that shit. All fake. I was like, I couldn't even tell. I couldn't tell.
God damn it.
Appreciate you calling me Hokage. Unofficial sponsor of the stream, big dog.
Appreciate it. Let's nuts grab. Ain't nobody matching 20 for a long
Big
time.
Kage.
I did want to. Somebody said no, Omar. That's you got Dragon Ball Evolution movie.
Dragon Ball Evolution movie.
And I get that. You're gonna get some bad stuff when you release it to people. You're gonna get some great stuff when you release it to people. You're gonna get some mid stuff. You just gotta roll the dice.
Y'all remember that damn whatchamacallit movie that they released as soon as the IP got up? The Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
Yeah.
Oh God, that was terrible.
You get bad stuff.
Mark, what is Dragon It?
The Fast and the Furious franchise.
They're making another one?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I agree.
For years, I remember when it
already
first
was.
came out, like years ago, and like after the fourth one, I was like, "Come on, man, this is ridiculous. This is just money grab." I mean, I get it. We live in a capitalist society, and everything is just, money grab after fucking money grab. But my fucking God, just let it die already, for real, man.
I think you've had the first Q&A in a long time where I don't think a single comment, chatter, or co-host would disagree. That's damn near a fact. These things ain't they like fighting aliens and shit now?
No,
Yeah,
they're not
I know.
fighting aliens. They're fighting Aquaman. Even
Yeah,
worse.
They're on some
crazy.
bullshit, man. They're on
That's
some
crazy.
straight up bullshit, man.
Oh
That's
wait,
crazy.
they do. So they
Fans.
do have one. They do have one coming in 26, and then they have. These are already in the works. 3 more. Hobbs and Reyes, untitled standalone film, and then untitled female-led spinoff.
What?
Yeah,
Untitled female-led spinoff. All right.
Oh, that's bad.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where you draw the line, Domo?
I will really. I drew the line.
No, but like, no, it's not about the women's standalone. It's just
You heard all of that.
It's the concept.
Untitled female lead movie.
The only reason I say that is because I knew they were already making one with Hobbs, so I already knew there was going to be a fucking OD. They already dragging it with The Rock. I knew they were doing that.
They
already.
did fly to the moon.
Yeah, the fact that they are dragging it so much. Not only do they already know the concept of unknown female lead spinoff, like that title is what's the line. Female, they could have said unknown male lead spinoff. I would have said the same thing. Like, damn, you niggas is that money hungry? Crazy.
W save.
They're insane, but
Nah.
You're sick, buddy. You're sick.
That nigga gonna be seeing Angel Reese in that movie and get pissed.
Oh my God.
Angel Reese.
Don't give them ideas, man.
Mark, thank you. Appreciate you.
That was a
man,
good
of
one.
course.
No disagreements.
All right, last one. Look at Just Here to Chill. He's trying to cover and redeem himself. Ricky, What is dragging it?
Whatchamacallit? You know, like Not As TV and Zeus TV, how they got the baddies and shit like that. I was watching with my friend the other day, and like I'm watching them talk about they standing on business and they like real bitches or whatever for just fighting. Like they get up there, get drunk, and start fighting, and they be like,
gang.
"Oh, you a real bitch for that?" I'm like,
I'm not
take it
gonna
a step
lie.
further.
Go ahead, Omar.
I'll take it a step further. They sit there and say they're standing on business of being real bitches for doing some of the fakest shit ever. They be up there. They all sit there, get drinks and shit, then go to the confessional. Yeah, and that bitch Mariah with her stupid fucking ass. And then get back to Mariah's face and she chit-chatting. I'm like, literally, you bitches is fake.
I got
Domo
stuck.
bag.
I got stuck.
That's what
having to
Tion
watch-
was talking about.
As soon as he said Zeus, I was like, hey, I'm here. Oh, God.
I got stuck having to watch baddies one time. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how people like that junk food. That shit. It's just like turn your brain. I thought of it like live action, sassy Ed, Edd and Eddy. It was just like random, and I do mean random violence. Just because, nigga, I think somebody after the reunion episode, it was like, okay, now we gotta watch this new season. Me, turn the shit on. Turn the shit on. Everybody's introducing themselves. They had a cookout, and there's no food at this cookout. They just start boxing. They just start fighting, and then at some point, other people pull up and they start swinging on people that was already there. Nigga, you ain't even said nothing to nobody. How are you on go mode? I take it as a cartoon.
Did you smash though?
No.
All right, Ricky. Last question. Chad wants to know: have you ever had a cavity?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised.
That random.
Well, appreciate you.
You got good teeth, gang.
That's what they said. All right, let's
He
read these
begging to
super
come
chat
up.
and let's get out of here. Droopy for 199 says, "How do you feel about Pokemon leaks?"
Oh, did y'all see the one about Typhlosion?
No, brother. I actually do know what you're talking
I
about.
actually haven't. I've seen Typhlosion on my TL, but I thought it was just stupid. So I just
Let's just say Dr. Disrespect, P. Diddy, Typhlosion. Crazy.
Who is Typhlosion?
Yes, yeah, on everything, bro. Y'all gotta read up on the lore, bro. I know it's a crazy sentence I just said. Yeah, no. It's literal lore. It's literal lore, bro.
Well, actually, Typhlosion is even one of the best fire starters.
Oh, you
so
know what? Maybe I don't know. Maybe
if it was Infernape, but
nah, that was.
Okay. Bsolz is in the depths of the internet.
Pokemon Diddler?
Yeah, hey, brother.
I know the Pokemon manga get weird.
Essentially, some files from the Pokemon company leaked, and apparently they had like stories made up for certain Pokemon's lore and their origins. And essentially, Typhlosion's was on some predator shit. Like it was nasty. Like
God.
Brought a girl up to a mountain, didn't want her to leave, and then
oh God,
I don't know. It was fucked. It was fucked.
PK De Niro for 4 months. Shouts out to the big members. Yeah, don't actually, if you type in Pokemon leaks, just prepare to be blown away. Rock for 7 months. Says big ups to LKIB. And I forgot PK De Niro said sleeping in jeans is some elementary school behavior.
Yeah, nah, I ain't sleeping in the jeans, chat. That's crazy.
AK Rosario Music for 199 says finals MVP pick was a Nets pick, by the way.
Shout out Big AK.
Tricks for $2 says, don't worry, we still hate the Celtics.
Fact.
See?
Last two.
Thunder.
Long Rasta for 199. Big Long Rasta. Y'all ever having another gym collab? I'm trying to see Sage Squad again.
Yeah.
What?
He's nasty.
Nah, don't act. Don't act.
It was something to be there for, though. I ain't gonna lie. Seeing him in person, crazy.
And
We haven't announced it yet, man. For real. We're going to DreamCon in 2025. Oh, that's where we'll do the gym meetup type shit.
Sorry, shit. I'm cool with it. Fuck it.
Is that what we doing? Okay. And Long Rasta, last but not least, for 199 says, saw an old pod. Where do look like Jordan Howlett?
What the
I
hell?
swear to God, he said this last pod too.
That nigga does not like working.
All right. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, starring the four hosts. This was a W podcast. This is a great episode.
Yeah, started off smart, then got pretty funny. Good mix.
Flowed well, naturally.
Bob, say goodbye to the people, man.
Peace out, y'all. I'll be clocking in tomorrow. And that's all I gotta say, man. Peace out, y'all.
Sage, say goodbye.
Happily. Sorry.
All right, people. Tomorrow I'm streaming because tonight I am trying to make sure I'm 100% for tomorrow because Dragon Ball, according to Domo, GT Part 2 is dropping. And, you know, we got to get those reactions out as soon as possible. So definitely follow up the Twitch at TSO_Sage. And furthermore, to confirm a hot take, the winner and still most toxic community was one, because I tweeted it, one NBA, two, not just anime, My Hero fans specifically, in 3 music. I gotta say, that's a good order. I'll see you next time.
All right. Domo, say goodbye to the people.
All right, Chaz being my favorite midnight snack on a horrible mic, and we will be back hopefully with all this shit fixed. Thank y'all for popping out. We'll see y'all. Be safe, take care, stay blessed.
We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Sorry for the coughing, by the way.
Set outro video.